Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Hope your day's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. I think that's all. Welcome in, Baku, and Isabella was there, but then she disappeared, so I don't know, but she was like, go to bed, and I was, joke's on her, I was already in bed. How are you? I'm okay. I'm sick, but I'm fine. Welcome in, party noob. How are you doing? Hope your day's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. Happy Wednesday. Oh man, I caught I don't know what I caught, but I have like a sore throat. Or not really sore, it's just like it hurts in the back of my throat. Not hurts, but it's just like if I swallowed a cotton ball and it stayed stuck there, right? And then like I've been sneezing, which I don't normally sneeze because I don't have allergies, or at least I think I don't. So my nose hurts. And like I had a fever, and so it was kind of bad, but I was like, it's fine. So if I do feel worse at any point during the stream, I will, end stream, so just a heads up. But yeah. We're okay if you don't do stream to rest. Yeah, no worries. I mean, either way, I was drawing. I couldn't rest. I'm like, I get too bored. I'm the type of person that, for example, at one point I had this, man, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but at one point I had this surgery done, right? And so afterwards they were like, yeah, go home and rest. And so I was resting or whatever, but I was really, really, really bored. And so my dad had been he had to go look at properties and stuff, and so I went with him, and he was like, are you sure you shouldn't be walking around too much? I'm like, nah, it's fine, and don't worry, I know how to take care of myself, and I know whenever I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I can't do this anymore, but I am just, I don't like sitting. Hello, welcome in, Unimo. Oh my gosh, happy Wednesday. Hope your day's going well. If not, I hope it gets better, and don't get sick. Wash your hands, wear a mask. I stayed inside and I still managed to get sick, so. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I don't know, I wanted to stream. I was bored. I was bored. Nah. I was just in bed, and I was watching a movie okay, so here's what happened. So, years ago, right, I was in, I think, Best Buy, and I saw this movie, and it was called, Legend of Hay, right, and the cover art was, this little cat kid or something, and then, this other person, and I was like, that looks like one of those, parent archetype things, and I love movies like that, right, so I snapped a picture of it, and I was like, I want to watch this later. Years later, I'd forgotten about it, and so I saw a video or something talking about TV tropes or something like that, and then it showed that movie in one of the various pictures that it put up, and I was like, I want to watch that movie. So I looked it up really quick, and it was like, yeah, it's on Netflix. So I was like, sweet, I have Netflix, I can watch it. Turns out it's not on Netflix, and it was on Amazon, but you have to buy it or something, and I was like, oh, I'll watch it later. And so Netflix recommended me something else, and then I watched that, and then I watched a couple of other things, and then I was watching Blue Period. Why did I bring this up again? Let me stream you though. That's good, but we don't want you to the point of having to stop abruptly and hurt yourself. Oh, yeah, no worries. If it was yesterday, I would have just told you, hey, stream's canceled. But, yeah, because, yesterday, I could not focus. My head was, pounding, and it was so bad. Oh my god, it's been a while since, I've had, I guess it was a fever, because it was really fucking hot. It's really fucking hot, and we did not have the heater on, so I'm assuming that it's a fever. But yeah, oh my god, howdy y'all. I don't think I'm allowed to stay for long. No worries, lazy eggs. I hope you enjoy the little bit of time that you are here. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Happy Wednesday. Ginger tea and honey. Yeah. I would, hold on, the cat's crossing now. Despite everything, the cats still do their regular, hey, let me cross your desk. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm not a tea drinker, and neither is my... Actually, no, he does drink some type of tea. I don't know, we don't... I don't think I've had tea. I mean, I've had milk tea, but not... I should start drinking teas whenever I get sick. My grandma, she used to... I forgot what they were called, but there was some type of, drink, right? It would have a bottle, and it had, weird... I don't know, it was, weird packaging. It felt like some type of, health thingy. and I'm pretty sure it was, but they would call it like a tea or something, and they would make us drink like just a tiny bit of it, right? So it wasn't like a full cup, but it was like maybe a shot's worth of it. And they were like, oh, this will help with like whenever you're sick, and they would use it for like everything, and it tasted like ass. It was horrible, but I don't really know if it did help. I mean, I just kind of got used to like getting better within 2 or 3 days, so I was like, it's fine. But yeah, it's horrible. Just eat a type of ginger and you'll feel better. Doesn't matter how you consume it. Tea is just the easiest. Oh, I talked to people today specifically to do this, and I'm exhausted to watch part 1 of a documentary. Ooh, which documentary did you watch? Let's see. Nice eggs. I know it's because like eggs is named lazy eggs, but it just kind of seems like, hey, nice eggs. Welcome in, Antonio. How are you doing? Hope your day's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. Happy Wednesday. It feels so weird. My ears get like stuffy whenever I get sick, and so it's like that. I usually don't end up like talking out loud a lot whenever I'm sick, because like my head will hurt too much. But like I've gone to school whenever I felt the same way. Not like intentionally, it's just kind of like my parents were like, well, you know, if you're not too sick, then you're fine to go to school because, you know, attendance is very important. Not really, but like they were just like, well, you know, if you feel better, go to school because it's important. You don't want to miss too much. I'm like, okay. Oh my god, but like it's weird because it's like I have headphones on, and then I have the headphones on top of that, so it's like oh. Maybe it's a sinus infection. It might be. Yeah, and like it's weird because like when I just catch like a cold, usually I just get like a fever and chills, and like that lasts for like 2 days, and that's about it. But this is the 3rd day that I felt kind of bad, and then like I have like a fever on and off, and then like I've been sneezing to God knows how. Like I hate sneezing so bad. It hurts my throat. And I have those dad sneezes. I like fucking sneeze and I swear like my soul's gonna like jump out at some point. Like it's so bad. I hate sneezing. But I've been like sneezing so fucking much. It's just like, put me out of my misery. For my family, Vicks is the solution for everything. I felt that. My dad tells me every now and then, like a couple weeks ago, like whenever if I fall asleep, or not fall asleep, but if I try to go to sleep at a specific position, then like one of my noses, I have multiple noses. One of my nostrils gets clogged, and so he's like, put some like Vicks there, and I'm like, I hate the smell though, but like it does work. But it's weird because like I know it's not like covered because of mucus, because I think like Vicks works with mucus, but like it's not that. I think it's like the actual muscle or something. And funny thing, slightly unrelated, I don't remember last night because like I took NyQuil the other night, right? Because it was to help with the symptoms or whatever. And like like I don't remember if I dreamed or if I was like looking up something. I have no clue. But the words deviated septum are stuck in my brain. And I'm like, what does that mean? Why am I thinking about a deviated septum, and what is a deviated septum? I think it has something to do with the nose. I'm pretty sure. Sorry, my cat's like climbing all over me right now. I'm pretty sure it's like a legit thing or something like that. And I'm pretty sure it was like a comment that I read like on some type of unrelated video. But like I have no idea where it came from and I can't remember, and it's just like, oh, I'm like so out of it. Oh my god, if we're really lightheaded during PE is the point. My friends even noticed I sat out for at least 2 minutes and was told no to just drink water. Yikes. Let's see. I wouldn't have been able to see that time. You can put peppermint if you don't like the scent of Vicks. You can just put like peppermint in there? Damn. I keep like forgetting that like we can just change things. Like, oh, if you don't like, what was that? There was something where it was like, you can, oh yeah, flavored toothpaste. Like, that's a thing. You can just, like, get a different flavor of toothpaste if you don't like peppermint. Which, like, I like the mint. It burns, but, like, it feels right, you know? Oh my god, but, yeah, I keep forgetting that there's, like, other options for, like, everything. So it's like really weird. Oh my god. Oh, alright. You gotta go. You gotta go. You're too climby. You gotta go. Sorry, my cat's like climbing everywhere, and he's like, I want to be on the desk. No, I want to be on your lap, on your desk, on your lap. And it's like, no. You pick one and you stay. So later, the Peppers. It is. Welcome in, Dragon Flare IT. How you doing? Hope it's going well. I hope it gets better. Happy Wednesday. Oh my god, peppermint is nice. It is. I forgot the name, but it's but it's about the Soviet Union, but it's a series, so oh no. So it might be communism as a whole. Oh my god, no, stop it. Just lay down. Shh. Oh my god, call me dragon? Okay, will do. 07. Oh, not with the duck again. Water feels so nice. Shit. There we go.
Uh-oh. Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for.
Oh, my hair. Yep. There we go. Okay. Cool beans. I'm not late. Time is an illusion. Time is a soup. You're never truly late. Oh my god. I feel so lightheaded. Not really. When I really feel lightheaded is whenever I have to like walk anywhere. Oh my god, it's so horrible. It feels like a drop in frame rate, if that makes any sense. Like imagine, oh, okay, if anyone's ever worn a VR headset, right? And like your connection is spotty, so like it starts kind of like lagging and stuff, and it's like all you can see. That's what it feels like. That's what I feel like whenever I'm sick. So like that's why I don't like walking anywhere a lot. But there's some moments where like I'm sick and I'll feel fine and like it's fine, but it's exactly like having a spotty connection to the internet. It's horrible. Oh my god, I was hiding some treats for my doggo. Yeah, nice. Through the duck. It is a habit of water at Oh my god, I do it. Why did I do that? I don't know. Because at first I'm like, oh, doesn't my mom do it? But no, she goes, So like, where did I get the double? I have no idea. Yeah, that's not good. Iron or potassium. Then stop being sick. I'm trying. I forget. Hi, Nex. How are you doing? Hope your day's going well. If not, I hope it's better. Happy Wednesday. And yeah, I think at one point, I don't know if I still am. I probably still am. I don't think so though. I'm checking my nails because I saw somewhere like online that it's like, oh, if your nails at the base of your nails, if they're purple, then it means that you're low on iron or something, and that you need to get iron. And at one point, I was put on iron by my doctor and stuff, but I haven't been to the doctor now. Salary would do the double. Oh, probably it's that. If you're writing a book about your siblings, what would be the last line in the book? Yeah, I don't know. My siblings. Well, it depends. Like, why are we writing the book, you know? Because, like, if it's telling a story about something that happened, then it's probably gonna end, like, but that's just how it goes, or something like that. Or, like, I don't know. My siblings are cool. They're annoying sometimes, but they're cool. So, you know, it is what it is. Oh my god, I love them, but why did I grow up with them? Last sentence, you're not wrong. You have a new phone? Yeah, nice. Oh my god. Alright. I should tie up my hair or something. It's hot. Hello. Oh wow, what did you do? My cat's jumping on the desk now. It's just like, he clicked something. I don't know what he clicked. Oh, my baby. What's happening? Why are you so cuddly today? He shoved his face in my face. And like, he does that to my hand every now and then because he's like, I want you to pet me. But it's weird. And he's not a service cat, so it's not like, oh, you know, hey, I'm trying to warn you about something. Oh god. Maybe that's, he just sent a duck coming and he was like, duck, get down. Duck found all his trees. He thinks he searches hard. Oh, my baby. He searches hard enough and extra one will spawn. Oh my god, I felt that. on? Why is he so cuddly today? I don't have any hair ties. Oh, 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 don't fall. Don't fall, because if you fall, you scratch me. Wednesday! It's a Wednesday! A day of wins! Welcome in, Duzits. How are you doing? Hope your day's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. Happy Wednesday. I have no hair tie. All my hair ties are across the room and I don't want to get up. Fuck, okay. Wait. No, never mind. Because I remember seeing like a trick or whatever with like hairpins, where it's like a stick and then you can like make it into a bun, and I learned how to do it. But it's been a while since I've done that, and also the only kind of stick thing that I have is pencils. Wait, no, I have a pen. I could try it with a pen and see if I'm able to put up my hair. Man, the extent I go to out of laziness. So I ordered stuff on Amazon a couple days, checked the email and noticed it was shipped to my house in NC is not New Canada. It's not New Kansas. It's North Carolina. There goes. I'm not North Carolina, but I think G is Georgia. For work feels bad, man. Oh my god, he probably knows you're sick. My cat chokes me more when I don't feel well. I felt that, yeah, I mean, for the most part, my cats are pretty clingy, but, like, usually, I don't know, maybe it's because I have my iPad on there? I have no idea. He does feel New Canada. Listen, man, I saw NC, and I'm like, okay, N's probably new, or the other word for in that I couldn't remember, which was north, and then C, what starts with a C? Canada. Canada starts with a C. New Canada, my favorite state. Oh my god. Yo, I pinned up my hair. Oh my god, I didn't think I remembered how to do that. Let's go. A pin in my hair pin. Oh, I feel so awesome. Oh my god. Brushed my dog today and the hair was infinite. His little brush, and little brush his black patch and the way hair was coming off. I'm very confused. Gives me an idea for future stream pet. Oh my god, Nuis, Canada. Nuis, Canada. What would that be? Like northwest east Canada. Whew, man. Yeah, you know, my family, we went on vacation, but we went to a place that you wouldn't know because, you know, it's from a different district. We went to northwest east Canada. To where? You know, just a normal place, northwest Canada. Oh my god. Honestly, I felt that about brushing your dog. I need to brush my cat. That sounds weird. My cat. My regular cat, my cat with fur. He's like very fluffy, but I swear every time I pet him, it's like he dissolves, and so like a fuck ton of his hair comes off. And we have like we have the Furminator brush, right? Which, like, for anyone who's owned a pet with fur, and who brushes him, like, y'all probably know the brand Furminator, right? And so it works well. But he only lets us brush for like 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes. It feels like 10 minutes, but it's like maybe 3 minutes, and then he like gets up and he does not like stay still, and he'll like flop over and he'll be like, no, don't brush me anymore. Just like, ah, come on. Every time I brush you, you like sink my entire room with fur, and you're telling me I can't brush you. And so it's just like, it's horrible. I want to put him like under a leaf blower or something so I could blow off all this fur or something like that, because like he gets so much fucking fur. Holy shit. 4 dimensions isn't for everyone. Ew, cat dissolves. Next she's gonna say WA stands for West America. I was thinking West Alabama. Is that right though? Wait, no. WA is Washington. WA is Washington. Listen, man, I'm sick, so it's fine. Vacuum works well. I would if my cat stood still. Oh my god, if Pet plays... Wait, what? If Pet plays that, she finds it, we slowly disappear from chat. That would be funny. I play like Google Maps one day. Well, not play, but you know, I open Google Maps one day and I'm just like, guys, I'm taking out all the peppers. And I drop down on each of y'all's houses exactly, and I I position it to where I'm like looking at your front door, and y'all like, whoa, and I'm like, all right, Chad, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get like another water bottle, and then like it cuts to like each pepper in the chat being like, I hear knocking at my door. And then you open it and up there. The pepper rapture. My fluffy cat sadly passed away a few years back. We're so funny, her fur stuff never goes away. Oh yeah, no, once they're there to stay. Like, the amount of times that, like, I swear, sometimes I'll put on an entirely new outfit, right? And I won't touch my cats and I'll go out the door and then I get in the car and then I notice I'm, like, covered in fur and I'm like, how the hell? I would be terrified if you could find my house. It's plain, so harder to find. I felt that. My house is it's just like generic colors. So it's like, oh, it's white with brown a roof, and it has windows made of glass, and it's just like, whoa. Who's knocking at my door? Why are they in uniform? Oh my god, good luck on my behalf. I'm always traveling, but also if I pass my actual address, yeah, I could totally just like pull up one day and be like, hey, I'm outside. And you'll be like, no, you're not. And then you'll look outside, and sure enough, this maned wolf is standing right there, menacingly. Oh my gosh. Yep. Nah, I would never do that. I'm the type of person who, like, whenever my parents are putting in a password to any of their accounts, and like know this, my parents are the type of people, not regularly, luckily, but like they are the type of people to occasionally ask, like, hey, do you know the password to my account? Because I forgot it. And the thing is, I don't, because I'm trying to be respectful and stuff. And like, I'm like, oh, well, you're putting in your password, so like, wow, the roof is very pretty, and oh, look at the floor, wow, how nice, and oh, look at that wall, you know, like, I will look everywhere, like, even whenever I ride with my parents to like the ATMs and stuff, the drive-through ATMs, like, I will like look away or like be on my phone to like kind of be respectful, because I'm like, oh, well, I don't want it to be like, oh, what's your password? What are you putting in there? Wow, what numbers are those? You know. I feel awkward, and those are my parents. So, like, let alone whenever it's like a friend or something putting in their phone password, or like anyone else's stuff. So anytime like I get information that's like, oh, well, this is confidential information, I'm just like, okay, I will use it to the extent of my job. So like at my job, not like the one that I used to have or whatever, we would get like, you know, quite a bit of confidential information, so I'll just like put it in and then throw it out like I was supposed to. So yeah, I'm very like, oh, that's your private information, I will not remember. Oh my god. Honestly, if you could play baseball, I'd be kind of chill with it. What does that mean? Why would I play baseball? Although if we're getting a baseball outfit, would be kind of cool. But I think they look kind of dumb, baseball outfits, because of long socks. I think long socks look kind of dumb. To be honest. A fat Margaret is already outside. I let all my friends know my phone password because I have parents' numbers. For like emergencies? Yeah, that makes sense, She checked which of our houses is cozy and she just stays and steals their food like birds that steal from their siblings to become stronger. Oh my god, she leaves us buff paprika. I go to whoever's house has the most protein. Oh my god. Oh, okay, now I see. Okay, I do have a mic mute button, but I should be unmuted right now. Am I unmuted? You could play baseball, I'd be kinda okay with you just randomly showing up, maybe. We could play baseball. It's a good ending. I'm just showing up to road trip everyone to like a big field so we can play baseball. I forgot about time. Alright, with that we gotta move over. It is art day, so we will be doing art. Honestly, I was supposed to decide what we were gonna be doing, and I forgot, so I guess I'll just... Is everything set up? I did not set everything up. I like got out of bed with like 5 minutes left till stream, so you know, it's fine. I'd rather play soccer. I suck at soccer, there's too much running. I mean, you would think it would be the same amount of running. Yay, okay, everything is set up. You would think it would be the same amount of running with like everything else, but no. I mean, it is, but I refuse to acknowledge it. Fair. Exactly. It's gonna be like the school mandated kickball tournaments that they would do. I don't know if y'all schools would do that. My school would do that a lot. They'd be like, oh yeah, you know, we're gonna play kickball, everybody's favorite game, and everybody's like, yeah, and I was like, why does everybody like kickball? You know, in case you could not tell, I do not like kickball that much. I mean, I like it, but also I have like a bunch of whatchamacallit, not really performance anxiety, but I would feel that in sports because I knew that I was like really bad at sports. And so I was like, oh, I don't wanna I don't wanna kick the ball in front of other people. What if I kick it really bad and they laugh at me, you know? Put the volume a little bit down. There we go. Streamer plays baseball POV, no face reveal, gone wrong, police call turned even funnier. Since I've been interacting with the server, I've noticed there's a lot of young blood in the server, and it's weird for me being a lot older. Ancient. Oh my god, I'll take that as a compliment. We had ultimate kickball. It was soccer and dodgeball in one. Wait, what? How? Because here's the thing, I've heard of that before, but I don't understand how. What makes it ultimate? Is my question. Okay. Because like. Said it's dodgeball too. Are they kicking the ball to each other? That seems very unsafe. I mean, dodgeball was already inside. Yeah, okay. For a second I was like, wait, did I say dodgeball or kickball? No, I said kickball. I said kickball whenever I was like, oh, did your school ever do that? But what was it again? What are we talking about? Dodgeball, kickball, ultimate dodgeball. Yeah. Sounds familiar. Are they kicking the balls to each other? Oh my god. What does it mean for because I see just me lagging? Are we lagging? Are we lagging? It says we're green. We get hit with the ball at top, kick power. Holy shit, it's like going Mach 20 and you're just like, walk it off! That's what the coach says, just walk it off, you're fine. Man, that'd be horrible. Though that probably does exist to some extent. Oh my god. What is ultimate dodgeball? Soccer and dodgeball, you said it was. I'm trying to imagine what it would be like, and like, my mind cannot conjure up what it would be like. All I can imagine is just like fear, and I keep seeing like the gif of the SpongeBob running, and then like Patrick gets caught because Patrick's running with him or whatever, and Patrick gets caught, I think by Sandy or something like that. Football and soccer. Football and soccer? Some kid lost an adult tooth. I was told to walk it off and we were still playing. Oh my god. I mean, that kind of makes sense a little bit, but like, damn. Like, because whenever you lose a tooth, you start bleeding and stuff. So I think that'd be enough for them to be like, hey, yeah, go to the nurses or something. Because, like, I don't know about y'all, but whenever I would lose a tooth, which, you know, not my adult teeth, but like my baby teeth or whatever, like I would bleed and stuff, right? And so my parents, or mainly my mom, she'd be like, oh yeah, just get a cup of water, put some salt in it, and then like swish it around in your mouth, and then it'll make it stop bleeding, and it did. So I would imagine that's what they would do at the nurse's office. But like, that seems kind of crazy that they were just like, yeah, you're fine. Go back and play. Oh my god. Fun times, I don't know, that's really fun. Extreme sports ball. For real, for real. Doesn't seem right. Oh my god. You know, I don't think there's a sport that I ever enjoyed that I did. Because I'm just like, I don't know. Whenever I was really, really young for a second, I was like, ooh, I kind of like sprinting. I kind of like running sometimes. That's kind of fun. Maybe I'll go into like track whenever I get older. Then I got older and I was like, hell no. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I don't know. I think when we're young, we have a lot of like ideas where it's like, ooh, what if I went into this? What if I went into that? And like, I was constantly thinking about that whenever I was young. So I was like, there's so many things to do, you know, like, why not think about what to do in the future? And so I tried a bunch of stuff and did a bunch of other stuff. I forgot about this, but I did like Bollywood dancing for a little bit because there was a teacher at one of the schools that I went to who taught Bollywood dancing, and I thought the outfits were really pretty, so, you know, I took a class on, or not really took a class, but rather I joined a club of Bollywood dancing, and I did like one performance, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of fun, and then like, never did it again. Oh my god. Basically, toddlers compared to me, they're mortals compared to a primordial when compared to, oh my gosh. I did professional cheer, so my perception of sports fun is warped. Ooh, yeah. I feel like that one's very like competition and, what you call it, achievement based, right? Like, oh yeah, we won regionals or something like that. That kind of sucks. That sucks a lot of the fun out of it. You see, it's really weird that I didn't grow up into a sports kid, because, like, my mom loves sports, my dad loves sports, and then, like, as a kid, I was very active. Like, very, very fucking active. I would go outside all the time, so it's just like, why didn't I grow into a sports kid? It makes no sense. Like, I didn't start art until, like, I mean, it was still in elementary, so it was still, like, relatively young, but, like, I don't know what it was that, like, because, I mean, by all calculations, this, like, first thing I had was, like, me running around, me being outside. I spent a majority of my time outside, so, like, how did I take such a turn? Oh my god. Is there no sport you like specifically? No. I'm great at golf and baseball. Oh, those are nice. I think baseball is cool, but it's too much running, and then golf is, like, I don't know, it seems a little, like, slow. I mean, I kind of like mini golf, but, like, that's it. Oh my god. Not even chess? Nah, chess, I don't know, that's too much of a nerd sport. I like that, it's so cool. Yeah, I'm glad I, like, ended up liking something, but it was just like, how did it turn to art? Problem with being an adult is no time to spend outside. Yeah, you're not wrong. Cause, like, even if you do sports, like, a lot whenever you're younger, it's almost, like, not expected for you to actually go into, like, sports as a career, because, you know, it's kind of, like, rare and stuff. So it's just like, dang. You know, wakes up as a VTuber, how did this happen? No, like, legit. Like, it's so weird. My life kind of feels like you take a ping pong ball and you go on the top of some, like, concrete stairs, and then you just kind of, like, throw it at a weird angle, and it just kind of, like, bounces around everywhere. That's what it feels like whenever I reminisce sometimes. I'm just like, how the fuck did I end up here? Oh my gosh. That time I got isekai'd into a semi-popular VTuber. Oh my god, could you imagine? I got isekai'd, yeah, I don't even know. I don't know what I was. Oh my gosh. That would be funny. I'm sure there's, like, a manga somewhere, right? It probably exists a manga where it's like, oh, at that time I was isekai'd into a VTuber. I know there's, like, another one that I heard about, I think through, like, a YouTube short or something. And it was like, yeah, it was this VTuber who was, like, very prim and proper, or whatever. She's kind of like a princess archetype. And then she, like, got really angry after one live stream and she cursed, but it turns out she was still live streaming and then she got popular or something like that. I don't remember. She used to be a sports metaphor. Oh my gosh. The concept of a metaphor. I used to be just a concept. Isn't that what we all were at some point? I don't know. I know we were all, like, Stardust at some point. I don't know. There's a lot of, like, oh, well, technically we were this, and technically we were that at first. So, I guess, to an extent, we never didn't not exist, huh? So we always existed. And even when we die, we will continue to exist. That's scary. Pretty good intro lore video. Oh my god. Anytime I play chess, it doesn't reflect well off my wait, what? Hold on. It doesn't reflect well off my narcissism, so I stop and seethe and mauled. Yeah, okay, I read that right. Oh my god. Yeah. Nothing personal against chess players. You know, chess is a very cool game. I think someday it'd be cool if I learned how to play it, but I do have, like, whatchamacallit, like, a bias. Like, kind of like a, I don't like you because you play chess. Cause, like, I don't know, okay, so, I was in ROTC, right, and I was a part of this, like, cyber kid club or something like that, right, and so we did, like, computer security stuff, and I thought that was pretty neat, right, but it was a very unpopular club because, you know, everybody's like, oh, why would we do that, why would we want to get into that, and I got into it because I thought it was cool. So I was in there, and then because it was unpopular, we needed to, like, raise the amount of people that were coming into it, right? So we, you know, like, advertised it and stuff, and we were kind of, like, you know, rubbing off on some of them, right? You know, we were gonna get numbers and stuff, not a whole bunch, but, you know, we were definitely gonna grow it a little bit. What you had to do, we like Listen, you're hearing the tragic backstory of why I don't like chess players right now. But basically, at the end of that year, the entire like management staff or whatever of like all of ROTC was kind of being changed out, right? And so in came this new leader guy, right? And like the other guy who initially ran the entire ROTC unit, he had kind of like this grandfatherly role in the entire staff, right? And so he was very nice and very chill, and you know, we all like not really looked up to him, but we respected him, right? This new guy came in, he was younger, and he was like, yeah, you know, I'm just like y'all for real. And I don't know, he would always like come over to the meetings and he'd be like, hey, how do y'all feel about chess? How do y'all like chess? Like chess is pretty cool, right? Chess is a nerd thing, and like y'all would totally be into that, right? Like, of course, less annoying, but it felt annoying because it was like we were trying to do our activities or whatever, and he would come in and he'd be like, hey, chess, right? Chess is pretty cool. I know how to play chess. Anyone here know how to play chess? And none of us like gave a shit about chess. Oh my god. And so like he kept bothering us, and he was like, there was kind of talk that he was gonna replace our club with a chess club, which was kind of like and so the next year, like I don't know if the other members did, but like I got out of ROTC, and there was like these the cyber team club or whatever like still came in, and you know, we had managed to get like more people in there, so that came to fruition. And then they also tried to make a chess club or whatever separately, and it replaced the rocketry club, if I'm not mistaken. Like, essentially the rocketry club became the chess club, and so that was kind of weird and kind of sucked too, because I thought the rocketry club was kind of cool, but it felt a little too like sciencey for me. So that's why I joined the science club. Wait, RGC, are you the fabled US Army VTuber? No, I think that's a horse army VTuber. Different person. Oh my god. When my new SSD comes in, I'll work on the lore so fast. -2. But at least might do Pep as well, no promise. Did you want to play dominoes and Mexican bingo? Probably not how I would have responded. Honestly, same. I didn't know that dominoes, like, they're called bones too, and there's like a different way to play it. I learned on, there was this activity that I went to, right? And it's so funny. It was like a game night, and it was to get us to like interact with all the other people who were a part of like this, not club, but it was kind of like an organization or whatever that I was in. And so I was like, yeah, okay, you know, I'll go and I'll try and make friends, and like I failed miserably at making friends. I was too anxious the entire time, but like they had a fucking table with like dominoes, right? And they were like, oh, do you know how to play? And I was like, yeah, I know how to play. I'm not dumb. Because my uncles used to play dominoes. But I don't know what rules they were playing by. But, like, they would... So, the way that I was taught, right, is that you have a domino, right? And let's say this one has 3, and this one has 4, right? And so whenever you want to place a new domino, let's say you have, I don't know, one that says 1 and 2... And then I have one that says 3 and 2, and then another one that says like, I don't know, 6 and 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. There we go. Right. So what you could do is you could put down like the 3 one right there. 3, 4. You can put this one right there, right? You would match it up to the 3, and then from there you can put the 2, and then from there you can put the 4 right here, right? So you connect like the spaces, or like the little numbers or whatever, right? So that's how I assumed it was played. And I don't know what fucking rules they were saying. I cannot for the life of me remember. They're like, yeah, because like we started the game, right? And I didn't like ask, I didn't double check. I was like, I know how to play dominoes. I'm not an idiot. This is the easiest game ever. And they were like, oh, no, wait, you can't do that because this isn't that, and this isn't that, and that, and this. And I'm like, huh? So, felt like an idiot, and I did not learn how to play. I just, like, finished up that game. I don't even know how I managed to do it. I would just, like, put things down, and they were like, yeah, you can put that down. And then once the game was over, I'm like, I'm not playing that again. Oh my god, freaking chess stream, but we capture that guy and take revenge. Wait, what? Oh, that guy. Make revenge by beating him. Oh my god, I'll eat the pizza in front of him. Dominoes I had blinks as well, so I can be 0-2. Yeah. I liked the feeling of the dominoes because they were like, I don't know if they were porcelain, but they felt kind of like porcelain plastic-esque. And like, they were like very smooth, you know, and they were nice to like turn around in your hand. It was a very like nice fidget. Yeah. One distinct memory that I have is at one point there was like this tornado or whatever, and so we were all stuck inside, and so my uncles were playing, and I would like sit by my dad, and he would like play, and so it was essentially the same feeling as like watching someone play Uno, you know, just like sit and watch him play. It was like very relaxing, and then sometimes it'll let me play. So it was fun. So like that game had good memories in my head. Oh my god, I would love to play chess online with Pep, do a community stream. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? That would be fun, but also I don't know how to play chess. Ooh, wow. There we go. Yeah, so like, I could totally play checkers though. I do know how to play checkers. We could do like a community checkers event. Because here's the thing, here's my like fear, right? If we do a community chess stream, what if I just don't know how to play? Which, you know, is the case scenario right now. Not the worst case, but is the case scenario right now. Oh my god. So like, I would be like, oh, I don't know, just let me put the pawn to move a space forward. I don't know. Oh my gosh, she invites another streamer to learn. It turns out it's a guy. Oh my god, a webtoon mode. We can teach you by the end of stream, you would learn. Oh, that would be funny. Be like, oh, my chat teaches me how to play chess. And it's just like constant, like, wait, guys, what happens? Where does this go? What? Because here's what I know about chess. I know there's the horse thing, the horse piece that is the knight, and I know the queen is the most powerful piece, and the king is not a powerful piece. And there's a bishop, there's a rook. I think the rook is in the shape of a tower. The pawns, I don't think they can be turned into queens. No, I think I'm thinking of like checkers. And then what else? I don't know why I was about to say like, oh, lightsabers, but that makes no fucking sense. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know much. I don't know much. I know like the pieces, but I don't know the layout. And I know the pieces, like, depending on what they are, they can move different spaces and stuff. But like, that's about it. That's about all I know. Oh, and then checkmate is whenever you have no other possible moves. That's all I know. Easy, just play pot of green. Strike your opponent with an F-35. You know, you're not wrong. But I don't know if that's allowed in the National Chess Tournament guidelines. Oh wait, no, pawns can be queens? Oh, they can? Oh my gosh, look at me. I knew stuff, but I didn't even know I knew stuff. All you need to know is how the pieces move, a handful of a few specific rules, and the rest is strategy. Ah, I wish they were lightsabers. Pawns get turned into any other piece other than the king? Oh, they have to get into the end. Oh my god. They have to fight the nether dragon, and then, you know, defeat him in like a lightsaber battle. And if you lucky enough, you draw the pot of greed, and then that helps you. Oh my god, you gotta summon Blue Eyes White Dragon and shit, and then sometimes you can find a treasure map that will lead you to the 7 pieces of Exodia. Is it 7 or 8? I forgot. I think it's 7. I'm pretty sure it's 7. Because I used to think it was 5, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, in one stream somebody's like, no, it's 7 pieces. Unless that's wrong. In which case I never thought that because I know things. Pause just proves himself. Just remember there's 5D chess. Oh my god. Has anyone seen clips of, what was it? FPS chess. FPS chess. Because I remember seeing like a clip of it and I didn't understand it at the time. I was just like, what is this? And I didn't understand why it was like weird until I thought about it like, I think weeks later, and I was like, oh shit, first person shooter chess or something like that. Unless that was a dream. But I'm pretty sure it exists. I'm like 80% sure Unless I've dreamt it. Oh my gosh. See, that's my issue. I can't remember what's a dream and what's not. Especially when I'm saying there's a game Black King and has a shotgun. No, I'm pretty sure there's something where it's like FPS chess. Hold on. Hold on, let me get tool. There we go. Oh. Turn that on. FPS. PS. No. PS. Chess. I'm pretty sure this exists. Yeah, it's on Steam. Oh my god, yeah, this is totally a game that exists on Steam. The knights move in L shapes, bishops diagonal, castles, aka rooks, horizontal and vertical. And the queen is a bombo oval. Oh. Both of those are unorthodox game chess exist. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think, isn't 5D chess where it's like you're like basically playing a game with like 5 different simultaneous simulations of chess going? Man, that'd be crazy. Cause I think I've seen a screenshot of that one too, and it's like, oh, here's your game of chess and stuff like that, right? And like, and then you see like a mirror or something. And then you see like the other board, and then a mirror, and then the other board, and then a mirror, and the other board. And you can see like all the things, and I think if I'm not mistaken you can switch perspectives or something like that. I think, if I remember correctly, that's how it looks. You go back in time. You lose when the king dies. Oh, I thought it's whenever the queen was captured that you die. Okay. There we go. Has anyone— okay. Weirdly specific thing, right? But in my childhood, there was this, like, bathroom mirror thing that would open up and it would have, like shelves or whatever, right? Like the bathroom medicine cabinet, right? And here was a mirror, right? And then this was also the big mirror, right? Because, like, this is where the sink would go or whatever. There's a sink like that, and then faucet, right? And then whenever you would open this mirror, you would get like, let's see, how do you draw an open mirror? Something like that, I guess. Right, and so it would reflect in here, and so you would see the mirror, but then you would also see like the reflection of the mirror and the reflection of the mirror, reflection of the mirror, and all that, and so it would like go into the like never-ending cascade in between. And when you would look there, the little bit that you could see, it was like very green. And I think about that every now and then because I think it's really cool. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because whenever I was drawing the 5D chess, it reminded me of that. 5D chess with multiverse or something is in the title. Aha! Double mirror infinity. No, literally. Basically lose when the queen is gone, but it's legally done when the king is checked or checked 11 times in a row. Except lose yourself in the green mirrors. Hi, welcome in, Zozo. Oh my god, but there was a mirror that there was a movie that I think I've talked about before, and it was called Mirrors, and it's this horror movie. And ever since I saw that movie, right, because I think my parents watched it, ever since I saw that movie, I have never been able to, like, look into a mirror for a long period of time. And so if you've never watched it, I don't recommend watching it, because, like, it mentally scarred me. Because it's just, like, it was that scary. But then again, I watched it whenever I was a kid, so maybe it's not that scary, but I think it's pretty scary. And so the concept was essentially, I don't know, like, the actual plot or whatever, but from what I remember, there was, like a monster or something that was following this lady, but she was, like, in her own reflection. And so anytime she would, like, look in a mirror, she would see the monster or something. And not, like, behind her, but, like, she was the monster, and it could, like, come out of the mirror? I don't really remember. But it freaks me out, so I don't I don't like looking in mirrors for long periods of time. Also, that one creepy clip of like that chick, it's like this little girl, and she's like looking in the mirror and she's smiling, right? And like, I'm assuming her parents or something are recording, and then she notices that they're there, so then she turns around, and when she turns, the reflection doesn't for a bit, and it's like looking, and it has this like really scary face, and then like the person holding the camera kind of freaks out. They're like, whoa, the reflection didn't turn, right? And then the little girl's like, what's up with him? So then she turns back to her reflection, and as she does that, the reflection then catches up with her and like turns back to it, and it looks completely normal. And that freaks me out, and I don't want to ever like catch it lacking, if you know what I mean. So that's why I don't like looking at mirrors for too often. And also because of that, I don't actually have like a bunch of mirrors in my room. Which, you know, I think is pretty regular. I don't think normal people have like a fuck ton of mirrors in their room. But, like me especially, I only have like one little handheld mirror. And then like in my closet, I have like a big mirror on my door. Oh my god. Welcome in, Skateboard. How you doing? Hope your day's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. Wait, how do you have Procreate on stream? I'm confused. Isn't it only on iPad? Yeah, it is. I'm just screen mirroring. Let's see, classic internet vid. Yes, that one scares me. That one, and then the dolls where they look. That also freaks me out a little bit. It depends. If you could, would you scare yourself? I don't. Maybe a little bit. I think like I would be like rah, you know, and then I'd like obviously freak out like you know. And then I'd be like, no, it's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. And I'd be like, you're so silly. You're so goofy. You got me really good. Oh my god. I hated mirrors even before that. Do you trust yourself? Not that much. I already didn't like mirrors. You, darling. It made that worse. Sorry. Don't watch the movie because that'll make it even worse. Let's see. The pranking question. Secretly me, party noob. I just became skateboarding from lightning. Oh my gosh. You got struck by lightning. It's like a charged creeper. I was gonna say an electric creeper, but I don't think that's the same thing. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know, mirrors are scary. I mean, there's plenty of things that are scary, but I think like mirrors pretty up there. And I think if I'm not mistaken, it has to do with like a part of the brain or something where it's just like we get bored, so we start like imagining shit. And so that's why like we'll imagine like some scary shit, like, oh, the reflection seems a little warped and stuff. And that is true. At one point I did like stare, and it wasn't like intentional, like, oh, I'm gonna stare at myself until I become like warped or something. It was just kind of like, I think like I was trying to see something on my face, like I was like, oh, what is that? And I was looking and I was like, wait, aren't I not supposed to look at myself for too long? Because then like scary stuff happens because your brain gets bored. And then like I started seeing like things just a little bit, and I was like, okay. And then I didn't look into a mirror for like a week or so. I mean, like, I say that, but like whenever I'm brushing my teeth, I don't know, it doesn't register in my brain. And then again, I'm not really looking in the mirror too often. I usually just kind of like zone out there. Oh my god. Keep typing on my way, but it keeps becoming this NPC on my way. Brain tricks you into thinking legit. His board is charged, went out of their time, ended up in the future, and ate some attached lightning. I don't know what that is. Oh my god. But yeah. The brain, not cool. Not very cool. I mean, it is really cool, but also it's crazy. You know, there was this theory that I think I saw on Tumblr or something, right? And I don't like believe it too much, but like it would be crazy if it were true. And it was like, oh yeah, what if, right? Because like us existing doesn't really make sense because the brain is just like a lump of, not really fat, but it's not muscle either. It's just kind of like, I don't know, a lump of stuff. From what I understand, I'm not a doctor, and so, you know, I'm not really that good at science, so don't take my word for fact. But it's just like a lump, and it kind of just like hallucinates things, and that's what thinking is. And so we kind of just like, I mean, yeah, like gravity exists, right? I'm not saying like gravity doesn't exist, just float, losers, you know? I'm not saying that, but like we just kind of like hallucinated the math behind gravity, and it makes sense to us, but there's still some things that like we don't completely understand or we don't know yet, right? So obviously it's not like we are making everything, but we're like hallucinating a majority of it, and like us existing and concepts existing are just like kind of hallucinations. So it's like, I don't know, it's weird. And so
yeah,
this Tumblr post
this
that I
is
saw,
big brain time.
Hive mind and weird in perpetual dreaming the entire time. No, like legit. So it was saying that our brain, like oxygen is actually a very hallucinogenic thing, and since we rely on oxygen, that's why we like hallucinate the majority of everything. So everything that we see is just like a result of being on hallucinogenics all the time. So isn't that crazy? Also, welcome in, fellas. How are you doing? Everybody's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. Happy Wednesday. Oh my god. It's all Isaac's fault for gravity. Nah, for real, for real. How dare he just like invent gravity. I love those memes that are like, oh, gravity was invented in, and I'm pretty sure this number's wrong, but like 1776, right? Or like gravity was discovered in 1776. And it's like people in 1775 and it shows them floating. One of my favorite types of memes. Oh my god, I just think it's funny. I just think it's really funny and humorous and it's like ha ha ha. Ha ha ha, that's such a funny. Oh my god. Wonderful Wednesdays. Twitter news kind of brings me down, so trying to hold it together. Uh-oh. Well, that sucks. But yeah, then I hope you enjoy being here today. Yeah. I am just doodling something that I should have finished yesterday, but it's fine. It's fine, probably. Time is a soup, right? No, it's not. But it is. Time is a concept that's just hallucinized? I don't know, man. I'm going a little too big here. My brain's too small for that. My brain is like melted. It's like a puddle. My brain is but a puddle of thoughts. I can't think no more. Ain't got no brain. Oh. Was it this one? Yeah, it was, what if I just copy and paste the other one? Let's see. What does it mean for the animals? I don't know, man. Well, you know, I'm sure to some extent they also hallucinate too, because it's probably, because like everything has like its own thing. Oh man, I'm out of it right now. But the fucking, you know how like, I can't think properly right now. So like blood cells, right, or something like that, and then like organisms, celled organisms, and I swear this is actual thing that I learned in biology or whatever. I just can't put it into words right now. But it's like things that can reproduce asexually versus things that can be produced sexually, and like no, there's a type of cell. Fuck, what is it called? It's like I have no idea what it's fucking called. Oh my god. They don't have perpetuating anxiety. They don't. So much silliness and he's gonna stream. Inventing things that glows green. Man. You know that meme of like the sick man in black squiggles, and then the next panel is like Pep going through the door with me going, oh, Pep stream. I know exactly what you're talking about. Non-presumption, time and space. Take 3 pounds of uranium. Not the uranium. What does this mean for us peppers? We don't think. I need my Gatorade. Oh, I love Gatorade. I like the red one, but I remember one of my friends, she was like, oh yeah, you never heard that thing about like the red colored eyes? And I was like, no. And she was like, yeah. So supposedly they give you like, I think she said colon cancer or something. I don't remember. But I love red Gatorade, but I haven't drinking it since. But lime Gatorade is also good. Grape Gatorade? I've never had grape Gatorade. Honestly, like, I used to like the flavor grape, but now I think I only really like it. Like, of course, real grapes too, those are good. But artificial flavoring grape, I like it in those, like, weird, nondescript, paletas, lollipops that they would give us at the bank and stuff. Like those. Those are good. I don't know. They feel good, they taste good. Those. But, back to the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Here's all that's in my brain right now, right? So, oh, my screen stopped working. Oh, my screen completely stopped working. Oh, there it goes. Okay, cool. So, there's like this cell, right? And then there's like this, which I know, if I remember correctly, is a representation that they use for like viruses and stuff, right? But it's also like, I forget what they call it, but it's that one type of organism where like they don't like they can reproduce by themselves. They're like asexual and stuff, but there's like a word for them or whatever, right? And so a majority of like life and stuff is made from like this original, not this original cell, but like cells like this, right, where they have like a nucleus and stuff. And so this is what majority of like the biological life is based off of, this type of cell. But I forget what this type of cell is called, right? But I learned it at some point, right? And this one is a common one that viruses are made of, but I also forgot what these are called, so... Oh my god. Let's see. His color gated for me only. Episode is picking me up Pep's imagination. Yeah, it's just me talking to his screen. The computer's off every now and then. My dad will come in and be like, are you okay? She stopped working. This is a sign that her head is indeed empty. Bacteria reophages? Maybe. Why'd I come into a science class? Because that's what a pep stream is. It's like 78% mystery and like however many percentage is left. Paprika laughing. Oh my god. But yeah, like that was a thing. That was the thing. Amoeba. It might be amoeba. I don't know. It was like biotic cells? Biotic and abiotic. No, that's just living in another. God, what's it called? Hold on. Biotic cells? Let's see. Biotic. It's not it. Wait. Is it? No, it's not. What is it called then? Let me just look up like 2 different types of cells. I'm on Google right now. 2 different types of cells. Let's see. No, that's not what I'm talking about. You don't understand. You just don't get it, Google. There's an idea in my brain, and you would never understand. Oh, prokaryotes and eukaryotes. That's what they are. Holy shit. Oh my god, every stream I learned something. Here to make card. Also get sidetracked with a bajillion fun Google searches. You're not wrong. An amoeba is a single-celled organism. Yeah. I'm asleep soon. Night, everyone. Hope the chemistry and biology is fun. Good night, Baku. Forget you're not helping us right now. Because bacteria. Oh my god, but it's prokaryotes and eukaryotes. And... Is that right? Yeah. So prokaryotes are the ones that I think don't have a nucleus or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. And then eukaryotes are the things that like a majority of the biotic life, biotic organisms are made out of. Pep would make your science teacher's face pop so with the rest of us. Listen, man, it's difficult to remember, okay? It's been a while. Yeah, because, let's see, prokaryotic cells. If I just look up, like, prokaryotic cells, then it should give me the answer. Prokaryotic cells. See, I spelled that wrong already. A single-cell organism whose cell lacks a nucleus. Yeah, see, I was right! Okay, so what that means... I don't remember. It's something about DNA and RNA and structures and stuff, because the nucleus holds like the DNA, which is essentially the blueprint of like what you are, so everything specific. At least for us, you know, our cells hold like we have brown hair and we have blue eyes, you know, stuff like that. Meanwhile, prokaryotic cells don't have the nucleus, but I forget what exactly that means. There's a game before I vaguely remember where you simulate cell growth and turn into a platypus. I know there's a game that I played on like mobile or something. It's called like My Cell or something like that. And so basically you're a single-celled organism and you give it like a weekly schedule or something, and then it can play, it can study, it can do different things, and then like eventually it becomes like something depending on what you put throughout in what you had it do throughout the entire week. And there's like a bunch of different endings that you can get, and I got like a couple of them, but I never finished the game. Like one time I just became a cell again, another time I became a hamster, another time I became like a nerdy kid, another time I became, I think, like Godzilla or something. So yeah. Oh my god. So when cats become single cell organisms, suddenly feels Suddenly cells are robots, bionic. Listen, man, the words are hard. Very educational because it's just social activity. I highly recommend it. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, okay. Ah, the pro and not pro. This reminds me, they appear in barotrauma as well. Is pet being a barotrauma? Am I? Actually, I did see your post in Idea Jar, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot what I saw, but I do remember looking at it. What did I see? I don't remember. I clicked on it and everything, and I read through it, and I don't remember. Oh my god. I'll send it via Discord later when I remember what it is. Well, this is dumb. I'm gonna eat and head to bed now. See you, nerds. Bye-bye! Let's see. But yeah, I guess case in point, pay attention to your biology classes. Because every now and then you'll go off in tangents. And you're like, wait, what was I talking about? Wait, no, not that. Listen. I was really good at- no, I wasn't. I was gonna say, I was really good at my biology class. I was subpar. I was above average. And that's not even me being like, oh, I'm just not good at stuff. No, that's like legit. Like even my AP teacher, oh my god, that was so fucking funny. So I passed my AP biology exam, right? And I was like, out of 60 students who took the test, I was one of 8, right? Who actually passed. And so like, that feels like a very big trophy for me. Because in like the middle of the semester, right, the teacher had these like one-on-one conferences with each student, right? So she would pull you aside and she would be like, hey, this is your progress throughout the class. And she pulled me aside, she was like, hey, this is your progress throughout the class. I don't think you're gonna make it unless you work hard. And I was like, aw, okay. And you know, I kind of had that feeling, right, because I struggled with a couple of concepts, but I did genuinely try, right, because like I enjoyed the subject kind of, mainly because of like how excited she would be whenever she taught it, right? So like I would say I tried a little bit harder after that, but not too hard. So I was like completely certain that I wasn't gonna pass the test, and then I was one of 8 to pass the test. I was like, fuck yeah, you know? Because it's like being told halfway through that like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna pass the test. And then like being like a very small percentage that passes it. I mean, it's definitely like a feel-good moment, you know? Oh man. But yeah, fun times, fun times. Feels like a movie. It does. Feels very like cinematic-esque. The tangents tend to be a math thing. Oh my god. Don't look too much into it. It's best experience as blind as possible. Ah, okay. Then I'll have to go into it as blind as possible. You can't do it, and then you do. Literally. I don't think my teacher liked me a whole lot. Because like there's various things where like, I don't know, I was always very inspired by her because she was just like a very passionate person, you know, and I admire that. And so like, there was a lot of things where like she would, you know, be like, oh yeah, you know, I was kind of passionate about this, and I would ask her questions. She would like, it never felt like it because we didn't have too many interactions where it was just like me and her, or like whenever it was, a majority of the interactions were just like, oh, me asking a question during class, right? And the majority of the time it was like normal. But like moments that weren't in structured periods of time, so like in a club that she ran, or like after class and stuff, if she felt very like apathetic. So maybe she kind of like didn't like me. I don't know, I couldn't tell. I guess like it doesn't matter at the end of the day if people like you or don't like you. It's just like, what I like to do is like, you know how people will say stuff and sometimes they like don't mean it? Well, just take what they say and just run with it, because like you said it, so you know, it's not like I put words in your mouth. Oh my god. How have you been? I have been okay. I got sick and I am sick, but you know, I'm I'm living. How are you doing, Godzilla? Hope your day's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. Happy Wednesday. Oh man. I'm dying. I'm not. I actually feel way better than I did yesterday. Would be the grammatically correct way to say it. How much did I score, teacher? 6. How much do I need to pass? 6. Woo! 100. What? You need 600 to pass. You got 6. Oh my god. Uh-oh. There we go. All good. We're fine. We will continue to live. Because we are not allergic to ducks. Can people be allergic to ducks? Yeah, people can be allergic to ducks. Wasn't there someone who was like allergic to water at some point? They're like, I got water allergies. Can you be allergic to water? I think you can, can't you? Why am I being bonked? I'm asking the real questions here, I gotta know. I have a friend who, I don't know if she's allergic to or she just doesn't like, but I think she's allergic to bananas. She's always told me she's allergic to bananas, so, you know, obviously I've, like, steered clear of giving her anything banana. But, like, I can't remember. We had a discussion and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe you're actually allergic to bananas. And she was like, nah, I just kind of don't like them. Yeah, being allergic to water is extremely rare, though. Ah, okay, so see, I was right. Can people be allergic to oxygen? I don't think so, right? I don't think I've ever heard a story like that. I have heard of it in, like, fanfics, though, where they're like, oh yeah, it's an alien thing and they can't have oxygen because it's extremely toxic. I think I've heard of that. There's a bunch of cool concepts that come along in, like, fan works and stuff where they're like, yeah, this, yeah, that. Very neat, very neat. Yes, but I don't know the specifics. Oh my god, you can? Hold on, Googling right now. Google Master 2077 on the job. Can you be allergic to oxygen? I would imagine not, right? Because most, like, biotic things... Oxygen allergy is a condition in which the body reacts to oxygen, typically when it's inhaled at high concentrations. The most common symptoms are shortness of breath, which can occur within minutes of exposure to oxygen. Oxygen allergy is thought to be relatively rare. Huh. Huh. Ain't that crazy? So you can be. But usually it's just like only to very high percentages. I think so. I've heard that before. No, I haven't heard it before. It's just like, it was just like a thing that I was like, well, if you can be allergic to water, can't you be allergic to, like, oxygen and stuff? Because, like, I would assume, right, when a thing needs a thing to live, you will never be allergic to that thing that you need to live, right? So for us, that would be like oxygen and water, right? You know, like, most living beings require those to live, right? So it would make sense for them not to be allergic. But, of course, there are some, like, rare cases, and sure enough, you have rare cases. So then, that leads me to this next thought, which may cause you to... It's causing me to giggle a little bit. There's probably, I don't know, there's a chance that there's a fish allergic to water. Because that seems to make sense. Seems pretty reasonable to me. Pretty sure you can also be allergic to sunlight. Oh yeah, I know, like, high exposure to, like, UV rays and stuff is bad for anyone, so it makes sense. I'm assuming that, like, to some extent, there's, like, intolerance for everything. There's intolerance for everything, but it's just, like, a scale or something. Oh my god, they would probably be worse than make it past birth, depending on severity. I'm sure there's probably, like, all allergies just land on a scale and you can be anywhere from 0 to, like, really, really bad. And so you're allergic to everything, just to different extents. I think. MatPat touched an allergy to colors? What? MatPat touched on allergy to color. You can be allergic to colors? What? I clap for random stuff now. Cats can be allergic to cats? Holy crap. So then, yeah, there definitely probably does exist a fish allergic to water. Hold on. Now I gotta look it up. Can fish be allergic to water? My FBI agent who has been assigned to me and just watching all my Google searches is, like, giving up on me now. Sir, do I really have to keep an eye on her? She's looking up, can fish be allergic to water? Allergic to water. I spelled water wrong. Let's see. Fish allergy symptoms. Fish allergies often develop during early childhood, but in contrast... No, this is allergy to fish, like consuming fish. But that's not what I mean. I mean, can a fish, if a fish... Huh? Oh, the the FBI is nerfing me. They took out my little Bluetooth keyboard. Nah, it's probably just I haven't charged it. Can fish be allergic to water? I must know. Can fish be allergic to the water they live in? If fish were allergic to water, they cannot breathe because their gills are designed to extract oxygen from the water. It's just giving me the Wikipedia fish allergy. Man, this is the world's best kept secret. Oh my god. Fish can get allergies. So I'm assuming yeah. Can pepper be allergic to peppers? Oh my god. Probably could, huh? Probably like color dye. Yeah, that would make sense, because like the stuff in color dyes is kind of like complemented, so that would make a whole lot of sense. Like, I know for a majority of like color dyes, at least back in the day, they used to be like specific plants, so it would make sense to be like quote unquote allergic to the color red because of like the plant that was used to make the red dyes and stuff like that. So that would make sense. Vice versa. Cat sneezes itself blood. We can truly be allergic to idiots then. Oh my god. Well, probably not the idiot itself, but probably like the shampoo that they use. Or like, can you be allergic to someone with brown hair? I don't know. I will be right back. I'm gonna go take a trip. No, I'll be right back. Favorite points of pep inflation. I'm back. Let's see. The voice added 6 zeros. I think I just forgot to like hide the timer thingy. I've actually earned you points. Oh my god. Schrodinger's points, they're there until observed. I must riot a little. Why? Y'all got your soup for the week? You got your soup and you're not stale at all, bread. Why did you increase it? I didn't increase it. I don't think I did. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I didn't. I haven't touched it. Oh, wait. I was about to do something stupid. Not the weekly soup. It was 6 zeros before it was 5. Let's see. It was 6 zeros before it was 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that should be right, because it's 1 million. So that means 6 zeros rather than 5. Oh, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to gaslight me. Oh, it almost worked too. I was like, wait, did I? No, I didn't. You can't read? I can read. Or I can't read, but I can read that. It was 5. No, it wasn't. You know how I know? Because that time that I was making the redeem, we had to Google how many zeros does 1 billion have? And it has 6 zeros. Because I remember, because I thought it was really embarrassing that I had to Google it. How? I'm Googling it again. Let's see. How many zeros in 1 million? 6. See, 6 zeros in 1 million. Raisins go so hard. I fucking love raisins. But I don't really like raisin cookies. I mean, they're not bad, but they're not my preferred cookies. I just got confused, so I thought I could take it back. And it would have gotten and I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids. But no. That would be funny if y'all get too close one day and I add a 0. And I'm like, no, because remember we said 10 million, not 1 million. Man, why can't y'all remember? I thought I had a bad memory, and I just like continuously gaslight y'all. Oh my god. That'd be funny. We just like continue to gaslight each other. We unintentionally gaslight, but forget, no, like that ass for a second. I was like, because, okay, here's what I thought, right? The only thing that I've done in Streamlabs recently was I changed like I would toggle the whatchamacallit, the on and off thing for like whenever I had to turn it off for the karaoke stream, which by the way the VOD is up. I forgot to like announce it or anything. I've been sick, so I didn't really think about it. I just like worked on it and I was like, alright, it's out. Which I might end up like re-putting it, because I probably do need to cut out one of the things, because like I keep getting marked by YouTube where it's like, hey, this is only visible to, I think it said like 70-something% of the people, meaning there's like a 30% or so that can't view it because of one song that I had in there. So I might have to cut that out. Because like I don't mind it not being monetized, I just like want people to see it, you know? So honestly with that I might just like re-put the music back in and like take out that one song, because then people can see it and it's still not monetized or whatever, so you know, it's kind of like a win-win, you know? Not really, it's like a win-loss, but it's like the same as before, so why not? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I was like, maybe I accidentally clicked something and I like increased it on accident, but no. This reason kale is my item. To be fair, I added myself at first. I think if you edit, the chat vanishes. Oh, does it? Yeah. With the re-upload, it doesn't like save chat as like normal live streams do, because what live streams do is they save the live chat, right? So they have chat logs and stuff. But that's also why I put chat up here, because there are times where like I react to what y'all are saying, and I find it awkward whenever I'm like rewatching a streamer's VOD and they react to something chat says and there's no chat, and I'm like, well, what did they say? So that's why I include y'all in the recordings and stuff. But whenever you like record something and then upload it, or re-upload it rather, it doesn't save the live chat logs because that was for like a different file and stuff, and there's no way to like get those. You have it on screen, never mind. Yeah, smart. Reasons are so good. And here I thought it would just show off the cute font. No, but I'm glad you like the font because that one's custom imported. I used a little bit of my degree knowledge in making my little chat box. Very little of it, but it was still some of it used. I went through that and I felt a cold sweat, like, no! Well, your inclusion made it so I can't disappear. A skill issue. Only a skilled person could disappear from a Paprika stream after being included. You'll have to get stronger. What'd you get from college? A cute font. Yeah, you're not wrong, you're not wrong. I just learned how to make things pretty in like various different ways. That one had a weird flavor. Here we go. I should have. Let's see. Now, I may not sleep without a VTuber's voice, mainly yours, because it's nice. Now I may not sleep... What? Now I may not sleep without a VTuber's voice. Now I may not sleep, but... What does that mean? Wait, you mean you can't sleep without... Or you don't normally sleep without... Give her the money. Oh my god. Follow sleep through streams. Makes sense, makes sense. She needs voice to sleep. Yes. Ah, okay. Okay, now I get it. Yeah, because, I don't know, the wording kind of... I can't sleep without voice. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, because I was confused. I was like, I don't know. I just, like, it wasn't clicking in my brain. It was, like, weirdly working. The brain was like, I don't understand. It's kind of like, oh my god. There was this one video. Was it a video? I don't know. I think it was, like, one of those, like, meme compilation things. Where it was, like, showing me a bunch of different memes and stuff. And so, it showed this one thing. Kind of like the... I'm pretty sure y'all recognize this, but the Sasa Lele one, right? Like that one, but it was like stairs, right? And it was like at a gym or something, and it was trying to say something like, in 6 months you'll be so built that like you'll want to thank us or something like that, right? But it was like, oh my god, it was stairs, and then there was like one word on the left and one word on the right of each step, and it was like so bad that like, because like at first I read it the normal way that I would, right? And like obviously it sounded wrong, so I was like, oh okay, you know, it's probably this way. Then I read it that way and it also didn't make sense, and I was like, wait, then how the fuck am I supposed to read it? And I kept trying to read it different ways, and so then I couldn't read it. I spent like 10 minutes there, and so then I went to the comments and everybody's like, oh, I still don't understand. It felt like I was having a stroke while trying to read that, you know? And I think someone finally had put like, oh, he's trying to say like, in 6 months you'll be proud of yourself, and then you'll want to give us like a high five on the 6th floor or something like that. And I was just like, it still doesn't really make sense though. Pep sees new words in her brain short circuits. You're not wrong. Anytime that like, because like whenever I start a sentence, my brain kind of like auto finishes it, And so as soon as it doesn't follow the like script that's already in my brain's like, wait, so then what does it mean? And then it gets hard to actually read. I'm eating raisins. On the topic of raisins, you would think that raisins would be like bananas in the sense that you can make bread out of both of them. But they're not. Where is that? Bananas feel like the same type of rolls raisins do. Except bananas are things that you can just get fresh off a tree. Grapes are processed to a certain extent. Raisins are good until in cookie. Raisin cookies are always just betrayal of cookies and more. It's raisin bread? Yeah. It's like banana bread. Well, except raisin bread is just bread with raisins in it. I mean, you can differentiate the like recipe a little bit. Like there's this one that I get from what are they called? Bimbo? The Bimbo bakeries and stuff. And those are kind of like cinnamon raisin breads or something. Really, really yummy. I really like their raisin bread. But banana bread is just like banana throughout the bread and stuff like that. So it's kind of different. My school had after school snacks free. They switched between chocolate and raisin. I swear it was on purpose. Yeah. Like, I don't mind raisin cookies too much, but like between chocolate chip and raisin cookies, obviously chocolate cookies, but like if I'm at a friend's house, right, and their mom just baked cookies and they're raisin cookies, I'm not gonna be like, no, ew, raisin. No, I'm gonna be like, oh, thank you so much, Mrs. Friend. I will absolutely eat this cookie and be happy about it. Because that's how I was raised, you know? I don't want to be impolite. Oh my god. I think my grandma too, she used to like work this job and she would bring home like raisin cookies, which kind of always sucked because like, I don't know, we kind of always expected them to be chocolate chip, but then they were raisins, so it's just like disappointing when in comparison to the other thing, but they were still fine. They didn't taste bad. I think they were like oatmeal raisins or something. Oh my god, epic intro. Yo, welcome in, Whiffle. That's how you were raised. And oh my god. I think you got it. I think you got it. Doo doo doo. Yep. Yep. Is there any other like things that use raisin? I think fruitcakes use raisin, but like fruitcakes are abominations. I don't like fruitcake, in case you couldn't tell. I've never had one, but they just like look gross and they smell gross too. Because my parents have like bought the fancy one or whatever before. And I don't know, it looked fancy. It came in like, not gold packaging, but you know, gold colored packaging and stuff. And like, I don't know, it smelled so gross. It was so nasty. So I don't think it tastes good. Peppergood does not approve. Oh my god. Sorry to do this, but you need to be putting time out for that one. But it was a good joke! Oh my god. Oatmeal with raisins is good. Yes, yes. Welcome in, DJ. How are you doing? Hope it's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. Happy Wednesday. There's no soup that uses fruit, huh? Because, like, in Breath of the Wild, there is, like, a sweet fruit simmered stew or something like that, where you just, like, saute, essentially, all of the fruit. But I don't think that's a thing in real life, is it? I'm sure it is. I'm sure there's, like, some type of recipe or something. There's, like, so many different forms of cuisine, it's crazy. There's so much food to try. How am I being bombed? Googles. Haven't seen you in a bit. Oh no, wait, okay. I was gonna be like, what? I've been here. Wrong person, wrong person. Here we go. Let's see. I guess it depends. Well, no, I was gonna say, I guess it depends what you consider a fruit, but no, there's classifications and stuff. So like, mint is not considered fruit. Are cucumbers considered fruit? I think they are, right? Coconut soup. What? It's holiday fruit soup. Coconut, sour cherry. Ew. Those sound gross. No offense to anyone if you like those. You know, there's a lot of weird foods that I like, so, you know, it's fine, but... Coconut soup is a fruit soup that can be prepared using coconut milk and coconut fruit. Sour cherry soup is a slightly sweet soup made with sour cream, sugar, and whole fresh sour cherries, and served chilled, originating in Hungarian. Yeah, that seems like a Hungarian thing. Cuisine. The soup is a summer delicacy in several European cuisines. Cucumbers are just edible water. I don't care what y'all say, they're good. Yeah, no, that's fair. Let's see. I had a thought, but I couldn't remember what it was. Oh, right. Like, whenever I'm reading the coconut soup and the sour cherry soup, I keep wanting to replace soup with soap. And the thing is, like, it would make so much more sense in my brain. I feel like if it was I was saying if I was saying soap, or if I was talking about soap. Because, like, think about it. Let me just read this to y'all, and y'all tell me if that doesn't sound like something that exists. Coconut soap is a fruity soap that can be prepared using coconut milk and coconut fruit. Sour cherry soap is a slightly sweet soap made with sour cream, sugar, and whole fresh soap cherries and served chilled, originating in Hungary. Hungary. Oh my god, the soap is a summer delicacy in several European, I guess, countries instead of cuisines, huh? It sounds like some type of description that you would see in like a Lush website. Fruit soup. Fruit soup reminds me of some Great Depression recipes in Malvacello. Yeah. No, that shit's wild. I've seen that like in a bunch of cartoons and stuff, and I'm just like, I can't believe people would eat that. But you know, it makes sense for the time period, but still, it's crazy. Some of these almost look like syrup, another sound goose fruits tossed in milk. Ugh. Is it kind of like that bowl that was really popular on TikTok for a little bit, where it was like milk and ice and a bunch of different fruits and stuff, like I think cut up strawberries and blueberries and stuff like that? I bet you that's what it looked like. People were desperate back then. Yeah. Have y'all seen those videos? I keep getting a lot of them on my YouTube Shorts feed, but it's like, it's like cans from like before, I think, World War I or something. And it's like canned bread, canned water, canned pickles. Well, canned pickles seems like relatively normal compared to the other ones. But yeah, it's so weird. Fruit, ice, and milk makes sense. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem that bad. It's definitely on like the lesser scale, but it's like adjacent, I think. Why does that pineapple soup have shrimp? Help? What? Pineapple soup. Well, maybe if you like honey glazes and stuff, that would be something that you're into, I think. Like honey glazes on meat and stuff. I don't like sweet and sour. My opinion, keep those things separate. Do you believe everything happens for a reason? Or do we find reasons after things happen? I don't know, a little bit of both, probably. Cause like, I'm zoning out a little bit here. But I think like, if you have a very, I was gonna say narcoleptic, but that's not the right word. Narcissistic? No, that's also not the right word. It's not hypocritical either. That one word for whenever you're like, my life doesn't matter, nothing matters. You know, like that kind of like, view in the world, then, you know, maybe you'd think like, oh, well, we find reasons for it, and that may be true. But also, I don't know, sometimes things match up a little bit too much in the world for it to just be like things happen randomly. But, you know, that's also how probability works, so who really knows, you know? Nihilism, yes, nihilism, or being pessimistic. Yeah, I think either of those work in this case. But yeah. Oh my god. It's good with milk, and we have many fruit flavored milks. Oh, that's true. I like strawberry milk, but I don't like strawberries, so it's weird. Gotta go homework. Bye-bye! But yeah. I don't know, the world is weird. So, I'm tempted to tell you about this theory that I have, but also I sound really dumb whenever I talk about it. In a world where rules are followed, can randomness even exist? Because there's people who walk around on a daily basis saying rules are made to be broken. So, as long as it has a possibility of happening, it will happen. Meaning something like a frog being sentient enough to, I don't know, play a game of Uno. You know? Everything kind of had a probability of happening, but it's just like, will it, you know? I think, I don't know, I'm kind of like out of it right now. But like, I'm thinking about it and I'm like, oh yeah, you know, it kind of makes sense as like life being like this big, what is it called? That one gambling thing. Oh man, I forgot today was a drawing stream. I'm sitting here eating raisins and I'm like, oh yeah, if only I could draw, and I look at my iPad and I'm like, oh, today's a drawing stream. But I think it's called roulette or something. It's that table that's like a spinning thing and has a bunch of different like columns and stuff, and it has like numbers and colors, and you choose, and then they like throw a ball in there, and then whatever one the ball lands on, that's the winner and stuff. Maybe life's like that, where it just kind of like throws shit in, and majority of the time it lands in like something reasonable, and then every now and then it'll land in something weird. Like that stingray thing that, has it given birth yet? Where it got pregnant and it was the only female. There were only like female stingrays in there, and male sharks. And so they were like, oh my god, are we gonna have a shark ray? Sure man, we genuinely won't judge you. Pep's philosophy. Yeah, we're like... Cause it's like... It's a very obvious thing. But... I don't know, it seems really dumb anytime I talk about it, but it makes sense to me. But essentially... what I think... the way life works... is that it's kind of just like a curve, right? So a curve like that. And the thing is... it's exactly like a little roller coaster, right? So you're there. But the thing is, we're just kind of riding blind. So we never know where we are. We don't know if we're at the top. We don't know if we're at the bottom. We don't know if we're at the middle. So things always have a chance of going up, going down, or, you know, or going up or going down. Those are the only two options, right? And so, because of that, you never know, like, if things are gonna get better or worse or whatever, right? And so, like, up and down would be the equivalent of, like, let's say this one would be, you get married, you get divorced, this one, you get custodial rights or something, you know, something like that. Very easy, quick things for me to, like, pick up right there, but, you know, like, that's essentially life. So the thing is, I guess what you can take from this is life is always in motion, right? Like, things are always in motion. So even when you get like to the lowest point, or when you get to the highest point, things are gonna keep going, keep changing. And sometimes, you know, like the curves seem like really not steep. Like sometimes they feel like more of a gradual slope and stuff, but that's just like our perception of time. So I don't know, it's dumb because it's very obvious. Because, like, obviously things have a chance of getting better and or worse, and things will always continue. But that always helps me, like, kind of conceptualize how things change and stuff. Because it gets confusing. Oh my god. I feel that we're so limited in our perception that to us it seems random, even though no cosmic laws are being broken. True, true. I'll put. Good night, Antonio. Yeah, you could be watching a paprika art stream or looking at gross looking fruit and soup pics online. Ew. Fruit soup would probably look really weird. Or, you mean and? Probably? Yeah, no, never mind, I see and. Why not both? Okay, there we go. Finished my, not my soup, my raisins. Raisin soup would probably taste really bad. That's not true. I think if you incorporated it well enough, it would taste good. But yeah, alright. Drawing time, drawing time. That's exactly what a paprika stream is. So every now and then I'll talk about random stuff, and then I'm like, alright, back to work. There's work to be done. Instead of the water cake. Water cake was good. Water cake was good. In case I was a fruit soup stream. Oh, not the fruit soup. Looking forward to the fruit soup recipe ads I would be receiving. Oh my god, now you're just gonna get a bunch of those, what are they called? HelloFresh ads and stuff, where it's like, you wanna make a soup out of fruit? Well, sign up for this week's HelloFresh subscription. You know, I think if I had enough money, I absolutely would get a HelloFresh subscription. Cause, like, I suck at grocery shopping. I never know what I'm supposed to get, right? And, like, you would think, like, oh, okay, well, that seems reasonable, right? Cause you don't cook, right? But it's not even that. Cause, like, I know a majority of the ingredients that go into recipes and stuff, right? That, like, for example, right, I live with my parents, right? I've lived with either one, like, for a while. And so whenever I would stay there, they would, like, oh, okay, you know, look through the fridge and tell me what we need. And I would always, like, get confused, like, how am I supposed to know what we need? Because I don't cook. But they're like, well, you know what goes into each of them, so you should know, like, what we're gonna use. So, like, if we eat pastas regularly, we're probably gonna need pastas and stuff. If we use tomatoes regularly, we're probably gonna need tomatoes. And that does make sense. But I was still never able to, like, really remember. And there would always be stuff that I'd be forgetting that, like, we would eat regularly. Because whenever we eat it regularly enough, I don't think about it. I just, like, yeah, okay, we ate that. Oh my god. But yeah, I think it's helpful. But also, it is what it is. People just add nuts to everything. Real bad recipes. If they want to sponsor. What's going on? I'm doing an ad read for HelloFresh. No, I'm joking. Oh my gosh. Fruit soup is what's going on. I mean, honestly, I'm sure there's a recipe that has fruit soup to some extent. I'll ask my dad whenever he gets home. I'll be like, hey dad, does fruit soup exist? And I'll be like, what the hell are you talking about? Well, technically, tomatoes are fruits, so tomato soup is fruit soup. Or is a kind of fruit soup. Or is a fruit soup. Yeah. So tomato soup. So yeah, it does exist, see? Take the rice you eat for granted. Oh my god. Dang it, I want smoothie so bad now. Jada. Oh my god. Yeah, cereal is soup. Cereal is soup. I told that to my dad once and he got like, not angry, but he was like he was he was like, no it's not. It's not. And I was like, well yeah it is, because like what is a soup essentially? You know, you put stuff inside, like some type of liquid base, and it stews in there for a little bit, and so it becomes soup, right? Like that is the most basic form of soup. So cereal is soup. And if you really want to be technical, soggy cereal is definitely soup then. And he was like, it's not. You mad. Tomato soup. Cold soup. Yeah, cold soup, cold soup. Cold soups are absolutely something that exists too. You know, one thing that's kind of like weird, arroz con leche, right? Rice milk or rice with milk. It's just like this. Okay, to quickly explain it, right, to anyone who's never had it, it's white rice in milk that has like cinnamon in it, and I think cinnamon and sugar, right? And it can be served warm or cold. My mom would usually make it, and you know, I think it would be boiled. I think in the milk. I don't actually know how to make it, but she would make it, and so she would serve it warm, and then it would stay in the fridge, and then we could eat it cold too. And it was so weird because it tasted good both ways. I preferred it a little warm, but like it still tasted good cold, and it's just like so weird. Cause like what was up with it? It's rice milk and cinnamon. I'm sure there's like other ingredients probably. I think there's like also what is it, condensed milk or something like that. But it's just like, that's crazy. I like me a cheesy broccoli soup. Ooh, that sounds good. Broccoli, like, I think there's only been one dish that I liked it in, but not a huge fan, but you know. You know what time it is. A VTuber short that has me to this day is, do you heat your milk before your cereal? Ugh. I can't do warm milk. See, I like arroz con leche, and I like it warm too, but I don't like warm milk. I don't know. I've never had like that stereotypical like, oh yeah, mom, I can't go to oh god. Mom, I can't go to sleep. Please, I'm so tired. Make me go to sleep. And she's like, oh yeah, you know, have some warm milk. I never had that. So like, I don't know. And it just seems gross to me. Cause like, ew, you heat your milk up. Wait, like this. Wait, what just happened? I thought I heard the jukebox in the background, so I was like, is that still on? So I had to pause on it. So confused for a second. I love warm milk, not for cereal though. Why though? Because like, the only reference that I have for warm milk in my brain is like the lukewarm milk. Where like, I kind of forget to drink it or something. Or like, it stays there for a little bit. And then it just like, it's just lukewarm. I don't know, I think that's gross. Let's see. My dad will warm up milk and he just asks if we want, he asks us if we want any, and it's usually like 11 or 10 p.m. 10 or 11 p.m. Ah. I also like to heat my water before drinking. Warm soothes anxiety. Oh, see, that kind of makes sense, but I much prefer cold drinks. But then again, like, I don't usually like, I'm very anxious today. Let me drink a nice ice cold water. You know? And whenever I'm sick, I tend to do like lukewarm waters and stuff. What is Pep doing? Nothing. I think it really has to be on the hotter side than lukewarm, but warm milk is good. Ah, okay, well maybe it's that. Maybe I just gotta do it hotter. My throat's killing me. But yeah, I don't know. Do you think you would ever microwave cereal? I don't think I would. I don't know, I just don't like warm things. Well, that's not true. I like warm showers. Warm showers are nice. Very comforting. Very nice. I have absolutely slept in a shower before. Because it feels nice, you know, and then you just kind of like... Okay, to be fair, when I slept in the shower, I had an extremely high fever, and I was like really, really dizzy. So like, I did not pass out, but I like gently kind of sat down, and then like kind of conked out for a little bit. And then like I woke up and I didn't know how much time had passed. And then I just like continued to shower and then got out. But yeah. Yeah, I like my milk about the temp. I have my hot cocoa. Not room temp. Oh, okay. Well, see, that makes sense then. I don't know. My brain just like, it's like, oh, doesn't milk curdle when it gets too hot? And like, yeah, that's probably true. But there's probably a temperature where it's like fine. Probably. Yo, hot cereal, no. I don't know, I think like without the milk, the, what is it called, Cookie Crisp? I think that would be kind of good. It'd just be like warm cookies. I think that's like, I think that's reasonable. Hot cereal is soup. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but temperature can't exclude like what is considered soup and what's not, because there's cold soups. Like cold noodles? Cold, what are they called? Ice noodles? I don't know. There's some type of like noodle or something that they serve cold. I think it's some type of like Asian cuisine, but I don't know what type. But yeah, it can't be excluded with temperature. Okay, I'll bet. Yeah, I don't know how nice that nap was, okay? Like, it was the greatest nap of my life. okay. It was so good. Oh, you know how there's like a Pop-Tart cereal? Maybe that one would be good heated up because they have like toaster strudels and stuff. So I think that would be kind of good. Okay, damn it, that makes sense. Warm cookie milk. Yeah, see? There's a Pop-Tart cereal? Yeah, yeah. I've seen it in like grocery stores and stuff. It's like Pop-Tarts. Like literally, they kind of look like, I'm gonna say frosted mini wheats, but not with like the wheats, although I love frosted mini wheats, but it was bad to say, but I eat them dry, no milk. We just like eat them like little cookies and stuff, and we as in my siblings, so I'm exposing my siblings here too. But they're really good, and they have a really nice but yeah, they're kind of like, you know, just what you imagine a small Pop-Tart would be. I'm sorry. Listen, okay, listen. Just hear me out, okay? Hear me out, okay? Sometimes cereal is better without milk. And I will be the first to admit it's not conventional, nor is it something that like I would look at had I not experienced it firsthand and been like, oh yeah, that seems like a totally okay thing to do. Like, I acknowledge that it's not, you know, like the greatest, right? But it's not bad sometimes, you know? Like, I fully agree. See? See? Oh my god. But yeah, the mini wheats, they're very fucking dry, right? Very fucking dry. They will like suck all moisture out of you, right? But they taste good. They taste good. But I don't like the strawberry ones. My brother likes the strawberry ones, but I don't. I think they're gross. They're a little too sweet. Oh my god, they taste too much like actual strawberry for me. There we go. But yeah, those and then like the honey oat blenders are also good dry. Hi Free, I'm so glad you're streaming. It made my day, by the way. I just thought I'll let you know I finally got a job. Yo, nice! Good job, Julissa! Welcome in. Hope your day's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. Happy Wednesday. And I'm so glad to hear it. Looks like the interview went well. I'm proud. I'm proud. Oh my god. We've been debating over milk time and we finally agree. Nails for breakfast. No milk. Welcome to the salty spittoon. Nuts are so good dry. The milk just steals out of the sugar. Yes, and then they get too soggy, and then they taste like, or they feel like kind of like thick hair. It's gross. I mean, like it's kind of good a little bit, but it's only because of the sweetness. It's only because of like the frosting, and like at that point, then the cereal's not good. It's just the frosting, you know. Oh my god. But yeah, we're having debates over like the temperature of milk and water. Oh, I'm gone. The temperature of milk and water and cereal. Would you ever microwave your cereal, Julissa? Out of curiosity. Your face is just a frosting. No, your face is just a frosting. That's why it's all white. Because your icon is like mainly white. Oh my god. Do, 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 do. They're back to childhood. We just buy frosting, eat out the container. Ew. I'm sorry. That probably tasted really good. Like, I understand why you do that, right? Because, like, I used to eat... God, this is so bad. I used to eat Nesquik, like, just the powder. So, like, I totally understand why you do that. But, like, me now, I just remember, and I don't like frosting that much, like, at all. Like, okay. Oh my god, okay. So... I gotta like contemplate. I'm like, am I ready for like the comments that I'll get back about this? But so here, wait, okay, hold on. Here you have a cupcake, right? Regular cupcake, right? And then you have the frosting that they always put on it, right? Right? So there's the cupcake with frosting, right? What I do is I take off the cupcake liner, right? Right? I take off the cupcake liner. I grab the cupcake, right? The cupcake coming like progressively smaller. And what I'll do is here's the frosting, okay? And I'll use the cupcake liner to grab the frosting. Wait, hold on, how do you finger, right? Right, so the frosting's in there. No, hear me out though, hear me out. When I have the frosting there, and then the cupcake, or rather the bread remnants of the cupcake in my hand, and then that is how I eat it. So yeah, that's how I eat cupcakes. Oh my god. Because the frosting is like really nasty. I used to eat the liner. Oh my god. See, at least I don't eat the liner. Oh my god. Like, didn't you ever feel like, this texture's kind of a lot. I wonder if we're really supposed to eat that, right? No, that's what I do for cupcakes, okay? For cakes. Okay, I personally enjoy eating cakes a lot better. Okay, so first we have to have a discussion, right? So there's two different kind of cakes, right? There's sheet cakes that are these rectangles, right? And they got the frosting here, the frosting there, and then usually like frosting here, right? So those are the sheet cakes. There's also the circle cakes, right? And it has like frosting along the bottom and frosting along the top, right? And then candles or whatever. President vomit. You know what's put on leaves, how we get a clear. Supposed to do worse than Pep. My first time in class, they said last days go and convince 6 people to give you their frosting. That's way too much frosting to be real. Right? Oh my god. I want cupcakes with frosting right here. Yes, it's like too much. And so if you get like a regular bite, it's too much frosting. So you have to like kind of pace yourself. That and like usually the frosting just tasted bad to me. Like it was, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of frosting. So like I developed that and I felt like so smart because it would always come out like so clean. And then the bread underneath the frosting was always like a little bit moist. And so it was like, it was so good. It was so amazing. Coming from someone who eats straight up. Oh my god. So anyways, right, so there's 2 different kind of cakes, right? And a very popular opinion is that people like this corner piece of the sheet cake, right? They're like, oh, you know, it has like really good coverage with frosting, so it tastes really good, right? I hate that piece. It's really gross, right? And here's my reasoning, right? So we're gonna ignore the circle cake for now, right? When you get that corner piece, you have this is kind of misrepresented here. This is like a 4D view, but like, wait, hold on, I can fix this. And do this. So a regular sheet cake like that may have like some type of frosting in the middle, and then it has frosting here, frosting along this like back edge too. Right there, I think. Alright, so this back wall is covered in frosting, this back wall is also covered in frosting. Alright, and then it has frosting along the top, right? So it's like covered in frosting, right? Now here's the thing, whenever I get a piece of this sheet cake, right? So ideally it's like any other piece except the corner piece, right? So I'm going for this piece. When I get a piece like that, usually they put it like on the plate and it's just like flat on the plate, right? Right, and then it has like frosting here, frosting there, and frosting along the top. All I have to do is cut off this piece and this piece, and then I have a big ol' like square block right there, right? Square block of bread that I can just eat and enjoy, and it tastes good. When I have this piece, I have to cut off this side, right? So this side. I have to cut off this side, right? So it's like all the back pieces. And then I have to cut off like a little bit of this side, a little bit of this side. And it's just so much more work, right? Because then there's still like the top piece that I have to like flip it over like that. So then it's like this. And then I have to cut off like this side. Wait, I can't even see that. I have to flip it over and then I have to cut off this side so that I'm able to eat like a little block of cake. That's so much more work. So this one is so much easier to do. So that's why I enjoy any other piece except the corner piece for sheet cakes, right? Now for circle cakes, they kind of suck because there is no easy way to do this. It's like every piece is a corner piece because you have the, when you get a slice of these circle cakes, right, you have this curved backside that's like impossible to cut cleanly off, so you just have to like cut the entire thing, so it turns into this like kind of block of cheese looking thing, right? Then you have to cut the top off, right? So that's cut off, and then you have this like cube, but executing that on a, like, usually they give you the tiniest fucking paper plates, right? And I'm not saying, give me a huge paper plate, I need room to cut. I'm just like, you know, trying to work with what I have. It's impossible to do. So that's why the best cake, the best cake slice for paprika is any one of the not corner pieces on a sheet cake. But yeah, I don't know, I can't stand frosting. I mean, sometimes it's fine, but most of the time I hate it, so I just cut it off. And it's just like, whichever's easier for me to do that too. That's what I like. We zoom out and it's a conspiracy more. Oh my god. Why spend time separating? Because it tastes bad. Every day we drift farther away from Pep. Oh my god. It needs to be the right frosting for me to want the corner piece. I think it's buttercream. It's got like a whipped texture. I heard buttercream was bad. What we liked is whipped cream. Or at least that's what my mom would tell me, but I just kind of never liked frosting in general. So I just kind of like stopped trying to figure out which one was good, and I would just like never eat the frosting. Oh my god, I gave up too many times. I was betrayed. I was like, oh, this one should be a good one. I don't like this. You can actually hear the hatred. It's a frosting trap. It gets so complicated. There's like so much like mental workload that goes into it whenever I'm like, okay, I got this slice of cake, because I'm not gonna be like, hey, trade cakes with me, you know, because it just seems lame. So I just kind of like work with what I have, but it makes it so much more difficult. Oh my god. The frosting I hate is the crusty one that's solid, like creamy frosting. Yeah, I know what you mean. The one that gets like kind of like it almost gets like a film on top of it. That and fondue. Not a fan of fondue. My issue cake-wise is ice cream cake. I actually love ice cream cakes, but I don't like it whenever they have frosting. For the same reason, I just don't like frosting. But like ice cream cake's good, because they're just ice cream, you know? Just buy ice cream? Honestly, that's fair. There was this one cake. Hold on, let me take a sip of water. There was this one cake that my uncle bought one time for my niece, I think. Is it my niece? No, it's not my niece. It's my cousin. Yeah, that's how it works. Hot and cold, I love it. Oh, look, a dandelion must be the last of the season. Bites frosting. No, like literally. Good soup. Drinking water before we do sip. I was anticipating it. But there was this cake that my uncle bought one time, right? And it was really good. I really enjoyed it. And so it was like, it looked like this, right? Kind of looked like that. So what it was is that, if I'm not mistaken, this part was ice cream, right? So this was all ice cream, right? And then this middle layer, right, which was my favorite part, was a bunch of little like kind of chocolate chip type thingies or whatever. And so it was all that in here. And it was like really yummy. And then this part was bread. I think it was like, I think they bought like a half and a half sheet cake, so it was like half chocolate, half vanilla bread, or white bread. And so I got the chocolate piece, right, because I love chocolate. And it did not come with frosting. Or I think it did, but it had like just edging frosting. So I was very easily, since it had been put in the freezer because it was an ice cream cake, very easily to just like push this off with my finger. And it just like rolled off like a little turd. Oh my god. But I just like peeled that one off. And then I ate that. And then the best part too was I got a couple of other slices, right? And so what you could actually do to this cake is you could absolutely pull it apart to where you could get a slab of ice cream with like a couple of chocolate chips on top. And then a slice of cake. Just like that. And it was so nice. It was so cool. So versatile. Love that cake. He never got it again, but I thoroughly enjoyed that cake. Oh my god. But yeah, best cake ever. 10 out of 10. Would definitely consume again. A little turn. Just random unrelated question. Have you done a stream with your siblings? I think it would be entertaining. Not yet, but there have been discussions before where it's like, oh my god, should we do that? So yeah, that's all I'll say on that. I always thought it was a cake with ice cream as frosting. It was not. Now whoever be salty about the triggering betrayal. I don't know, I think a cake with ice cream as the frosting would be a bad idea. Like, completely bad idea. Cause, like, if it melts, if you do an- oh my god, okay, hold on, my throat. Yeah, hold on. Oh my god. Sorry, my throat started like killing me for a second. Whatchamacallit? Like, I think the idea is there, but the execution would be near damn impossible. Cause like, icing something with ice cream, if you work with it while it's like kind of melty, then you gotta work quick. And like, if you have an outside party, you're done for, right? And it like, if it melts even just a little bit, it's like so frustrating. And then usually they package them in like cardboard, so like it'll make the cardboard soggy and it would just be like nasty. It's like more trouble than it's worth, I think. So I think there are some cakes where you can have them iced in ice cream, but usually those are ice cream cakes because, you know, then it makes the whole like storage thing easier. But yeah, nah. Not if it's frozen. Well, yeah, but like only to a certain extent does it work, you know? Also, what you drawing? Just a little doodle some like an idea that I had, and so I'm doodling. What do you think? Is it cute? I think it's all right. I had so much trouble. I'm like, oh, should I tell them? No, I shouldn't. Should I? No. I'm really, anything cake, ice cream works better as a sandwich or volcano. Wait, how's a volcano? What does that mean? You mean like those cakes where it's like, look, there's a mountain, whoa, and it's like they'll have like a pretend mountain or something, and the character's like down. I'd fine with that, but if it's just pure ice cream, so sad. I don't know, I kind of like it. It makes it simpler, so you don't have to worry about what you bite into. Cause like there's, what's it called? Tres leches, right? I only like some tres leches cakes, right? Which kind of sucks because it's like a very big thing in like Mexican culture and stuff, where it's like, well, not big, but like it's popular, you know? And I only like it whenever it's like the chocolate or like very rare instances. And I hate it whenever they put fruit in there, but like majority of the tres leches cakes have fruit, and I don't like it. But I do like upside down pineapple cake, but I don't eat the pineapple. I just eat the bread because the bread with the pineapple juice tastes good. I will admit that. Cake on the bottom, there's hot cake with melted something, chocolate caramel in the middle, and top is ball of ice cream. Cake on the... But what are we talking about? Oh, volcano. Bottom... Cake on the bottom, hot cake, melted something in the middle, and top is ball of ice cream. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Church's Chicken sells that, and it's so good. Oh, you're talking about the molten lava cakes. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh my god. Okay, I was imagining like a big sheet cake like that, and I was like, how, why would people make that? I didn't even get birthday cakes anymore because of milkshake only. I felt that. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, if you want just ice cream, then yeah, that makes sense. What we used to get my brother every year, one of my older brothers, or my older brother rather, we would get him this like roll ice cream cake. It was like an Oreo roll ice cream cake, so it was a roll, right? It was made entirely out of ice cream, and it was like huge. I mean, it wasn't too huge, right? But it was like relatively big, and it was Oreo, so it was like cookies and cream flavored. We love that one because it was very easy. You just like slice it, and then that was a slice, and they just had essentially a hunk of cookies and cream ice cream there. Great cake, 10 out of 10. You know what I like? In those tubs of cookies and cream, right? Right, cookies and cream tub. And you dig a little bit, and then you find like an entire intact Oreo, and you pull it out, and it has like chunks of ice cream on it. Very shitty looking Oreo here, but bear with me for a second, right? Right, that, and it's like kind of soft. And, like, it still has a little bit of, like, structure to it, but it's, like, really, really soft. So good. Love those so much. I don't know why. I was reminded of that. There we go. There we go. It's in their menu. Ah. Wait, is it a full cake, or is it the tiny little molten lava cakes? Because those make sense. But if it's a, like, big one, I'll have to actually Google it, because I don't think I've ever seen that before, or heard of it. About to walk to the convenience store and get ice cream. Oh, I would love to, but I'm too scared that, like, my throat will start hurting again. Oh my god. I thought we had ice cream in our freezer, and so, like, earlier too, I was craving ice cream. I forgot what I saw that made me crave ice cream, but I was like, ooh, ice cream sounds so good right now. Because we had, like, these Oreo cones. I think I saw an ad or something. You know, Netflix has ads now, that sucks. But I saw an ad, and it was for the drumstick ice creams, if I'm not mistaken. And it was just like, I don't know, it looked good. But we don't have, we don't have ice cream. Or I don't think we do. I didn't really check that much. I went to the fridge to like look for food whenever I went there, so I didn't really like check all that hard. But I'm pretty sure we don't have any more ice cream, which sucks. We have the like Oreo drumsticks, or we used to. I don't know if we still do. Pretty sure we don't though. Do. Respect. Walk a mile for ice cream. Oh my gosh. That one Oreo that really survived the ice cream blizzard. Yeah, it's fun to eat it. Yeah. Poor thing too. You could probably make a whole little like a whole little short film about it where it's like, oh yeah, because like, can you imagine what a ice cream making factory looks like? Like, it is huge. And just like there's so many things, because they have to like mass production chop a bunch of Oreos and mix the ice cream and freeze it and then put it into tubs and stuff, and so for it to survive like all that machinery just to get eaten by us. Oh my god, to be real, ice cream is not great for the throat, it coats it. Uh-oh. And yeah, no ice cream for Pep right now. Dang it. My mom, whenever I was little, I used to get like really high fevers, and so she would sometimes like, okay, so like one time she kind of forgot that I was sick, right? And so we were passing by McDonald's, and she was like, do you want ice cream? And I was like, yeah, and I like, you know, like held my coughs and did not, you know, pretend, or not pretend to be sick, but rather I pretended to not be sick. And so like, cause I'd noticed that like she forgot, so I was like, oh, I want ice cream, and she's gonna tell me no, I can't have it if she remembers that I'm sick. So I like didn't say anything, and she got me a McFlurry, and I started eating it. No, it is great for, oh, it is? Is great for not great throat. Oh, I see. It is great for not great. Ah, then that makes sense then. Cause yeah, she would tell me, I grew up like learning that like, oh, milk is bad for whenever you have a fever. And I learned not too long ago actually that it is okay. It's fine. It's not like, oh, it's bad for you whenever you have a fever. No, it's perfectly fine. But yeah, she got me a McFlurry, and it helped my fever go down, right? Because it was after that she'd ordered it, and like I had eaten half it. She was like, oh, "You're sick," and I was like, "Hey." And so it was really, really good. But yeah, it helped my fever go down and stuff, and so it kind of became like a thing where whenever my fever would get too hot, she would buy me a McFlurry, and it would help it go down. So it was great. I miss it. I miss it. I don't miss having a fever. I just miss having Oreo McFlurries. Oreo. Oreo, you have to live. Oreo, I'll never let go, Oreo. Oreo dies. No! A while later. Oreo, I live a free pep. Ooh, choco, yum yum. Crunch. Similar to honey, not as healthy, but it feels good and helps clean scratchy throats. Ah, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah. That does make sense. Oh my gosh. But yeah, and things good. What's a good recipe for like a honey tea? Cause I don't even know if we have honey, but I need something to help with my throat, cause my throat's killing me. Like every now and then, like I'll be fine for a little bit, like minimal pain, and then it'll like if it like clenches or something, I'm like, ah, I can't breathe. It's not great at all. Oh my god. Go. Probably do what Dudes just said. Mom makes me a lemon juice and honey. Makes a lemon juice and honey. Oh, okay. So, like, how much lemon to honey? Let's see. So one full lemon and a single drop of honey. You'll either die or get better. Survival of the fittest. Oh my god. Because I know people like mix honey into their milk, and so they make like honey milk and stuff. That sounds like it would be good. I think I want to try that at some point. Probably. I don't know, I've also said the same thing about buying a thermometer. I'm like, oh, I should buy myself a thermometer for whenever I get sick. I can read my temperature. And I have yet to buy a thermometer, but I've gotten sick many times. There we go. Equal mix, teaspoon, shot, and just... Yeah, my face crunches all up. Oh no, it tastes bad. Dang it. You know, so like, earlier today... Hold on. Get a cup of water, stir in some lemon and honey. Ooh, that sounds like it would be good. That can work too, yeah. Ah. It tastes better than the Deuced thing. Oh my god. I was gonna say something, wasn't I? I don't remember. Boil that water though. Ah. Drink it while boiling. It'll like decimate your throat, and so no throat, no hurt. You know, easy way to fix it. That makes it better, yeah. Tea? Gotcha. Oh yeah, I remember. So I was taking medicine earlier today, right? And so we have like Dayquil or whatever, and so that's what I took. And like, after that my dad went and he brought more medicine, right, because we ran out. And so he brought the Dayquil pills too, right? So he brought like the regular one and the pills, and he was like, okay, so you know you want pills, you can take those. And I was like, okay. In my head I'm like, yeah, you know, I like pills. I like gel-coated pills that don't taste like anything, that you can like let sit in your mouth for a little bit and they just get squishy, but they like don't taste like anything. These were not gel-coated pills. They were regular pills. and like they had a flavor, and it was just so weird because like in my head I'm like, okay, you know, yeah, I don't have to take like the really strong tasting weird medicine, right? I can just take the pills, which are easier to swallow. The pills, I guess, were bigger, that or my throat's inflamed. And so like as soon as I put it in my mouth I could taste something, and I'm like, oh, that's not good, I gotta get it down like right now. And so I like kept trying to drink water and push it down, and like I used to be good with pills, but for that one, I don't know, it just would not go down, and it kept like flowing to the front of my mouth, and I was like, oh my god. And so I kept like tasting it, and it tasted like sweet, so it probably would have been fine if I thought it was candy, but because I knew it was a pill and I shouldn't have been tasting anything, my brain was like, ew, gross, ew, gross. And so like it took me a while, but I finally got it down, and I had to take 2 of those, so it fucking sucked. But yeah, but I do remember whenever I was little, one time my mom had these like, they were like bubblegum chewables for fevers and stuff. And so she gave me that one time, and those are so good. I fucking love those. Oops. Uh-oh. Oh, that's what that is. So when did you get there? There we go. There's also like another medicine that my mom gave me one time. I think it was for like an infection or something, I can't remember. Back whenever I was but a wee little paprika, and it was also bubblegum flavored. Make all medicines bubblegum flavored, please, because like, who doesn't love bubblegum flavor? I'll tell you who, psychos. Bubblegum flavor is just that good. Like, ooh, bubblegum dum-dums, those are so good. Oh my god. Fuck. I could go for a bubblegum dum-dum. It sounds funny to say, bubblegum dum-dum. I think it's because like the G, bubble gum, and then dum dum. Go. It kind of reminds me of the night at the museum too, where it's like dum dum want gum gum or something like that. The little like rock statue, and he's trying to tell like the security guard to like give him gum or something. I spent the night at the museum one time. It was kind of fun. I think it's just really weird. We just slept in the middle of the exhibits. But it wasn't like I was trespassing or anything. It was one of those like school activities. I think it was for like, what was it called? Girl Scouts? Was it? I don't know. It was some type of school activity. And we got to spend the night at like the museum or whatever. It was really neat. But also it felt really weird. It reminded me of that one book, which I didn't know that I'd read, but I ended up reading like another time too later on. And I forget what it's called, but it's like, it's literally, the plot is, I think, a sister and 2 brothers, they like, they stay in a museum overnight, I forget why, and they're just like doing so many shenanigans. Bubble, gubble, gum, 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 dun, dum, dun, gun. Oh my god. Sounds like some type of spell. I'm unleashing like a bubblegum flavored.
You have been a good boy. Have a lollipop.
Oh my god. But yeah. I wonder what the point of us sleeping over at the museum was. Cause like, we didn't really learn anything either. We just kinda like chilled there. And then in the morning, we woke up early, and they took a picture of all of us or whatever, and they gave us like a copy of the picture, and then we were supposed to make like this foam border or whatever, and so we had like foam stickers that we could decorate the border with. I don't know what it was for. I can't say I really learned anything. Just like enjoyed my time there. Also, I went to the boys' bathroom, cause like it was like an all-girls trip, right? So, you know, surprise, the girls' bathroom was filled with girls, right? And like there were a lot of kids that needed to go to the bathroom and stuff. And so they were like, just use the boys' bathroom. And so I went to the boys' bathroom. Proximity to knowledge will just slip into your brain. Yeah, it's just like one of those sleep while learning, what is it? What are those videos where it's like, go to sleep while listening to this and you'll learn like this language or something, like learn Japanese while going to sleep, and suppose you play it and then you wake up. Like, or you play it and then you sleep, and then when you wake up you'll know Japanese. It's so silly. But But only if the knowledge goblins find your head room enough. True. Only if you put like a welcome mat outside your ear, and then they'll climb into your ear and go directly into your brain, and then you'll be possessed by knowledge, and that's how people get so big brained. It's just the knowledge goblin. Nihongo Pongo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, so you went to the boys' bathroom? Gosh, she knows their secrets. Yeah. It was really weird, like, before I learned, like, you know, like, the areas, I saw the urinals and I was like, how the fuck do they use them? What the fuck is that? But I just, like, didn't pay attention to it because it kind of felt like one of those things where you just kind of, like, cover your eyes and walk by. I think that's how it felt. And so, yeah, I just, like, kind of ignored it, but, like, I did see it and I was like, what is that? But I just, like, didn't question it because I was like, yeah, some questions you don't want the answers to, so I'll just, like, wait on that. Oh my god. There we go. Yeah, I gotta admit, like, urinals are weird. Like, I don't know, they don't make sense when you don't know. It's not till you gain, like, that knowledge that they're like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I get it now, but, like, without that knowledge, you're just like, what the fuck? Because, like, think about it, right? The structure for a toilet is hole, seat, bowl, stand, tank of water, lid for tank of water, and flush, right? So, stuff goes in there, right? And then when you think of urinal, it is drain, bowl, wall, and then, I forget, I like, it's been a while since I've seen a urinal, but I think they have a flush? I don't remember. And so stuff goes in there, but because it's just drain, not bowl, it just like it's just for liquids. It looks like a fountain. It looks like a fountain. So it looks like, you know? You know what I mean? Like some simple secret wash feels a lot in the museum. Some are automatic, but they have a flush, yeah. Okay, so then, yeah. So then, like, I don't know, like, look at them. They look, like, weird, you know? So drink from the forbidden fountain. I would never drink from there. No, cause, like, even if I didn't know that it was in a bathroom, like, if there was just a urinal at a public park, for some reason just out in the open, at the level that you stand at, even as a child, it's, like, it's too tall to be like a little fountain or something. So I don't think you could ever like mistake it as a fountain. It's like, huh? POV young Pep seeing a urinal first time. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know, it's just really weird looking. But you know what's even weirder? Bidets. Bidets are so weird. They're so strange. It is not lemonade. No need to bow. No need for bound with no solids, yeah. Bound? Bound? What's bound? Verse fountain? It's just bowl. Oh, okay. Yeah, bowl. Okay. The kid bowls also intimidated me. The only biggest problem with the urinals is when another guy walks and pees next to you. Yeah, I can imagine, because, like, you're just, like, standing there, and then someone pulls up next to you. That's why I like Yeah, I think I'm allowed to say that. That's why I like being a girl, because, like, you have your own privacy and shit, you know? You don't have to, like peek out and, like, hey, how's it going? And they're like, you know, it's going. I mean, it's probably a great way to make friends, but it's probably really awkward, too. I don't think I can make friends with someone in the bathroom. Like, minimal blocking, the guy's taller than me, yeah, you kinda gotta, like, rest your elbow. Hold on, let So you're there, right? And there's the walls, and there's that guy, right? And he's kinda like, every now and then he'll just kinda like... And so, what you gotta do is you gotta put your elbow there, and just like... nonchalantly, just like, yeah, I'm just here, regular Tuesday. How you doing? How you doing? And just like, hey man, what's up? What's up, man? You know, the other hand is busy, and he's probably using both hands because, like, why else? Why wouldn't he? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. The girls never look to the side, not talking with their space from 3 urinals away. Oh my god. Windows in the toilet seat, that would be so awkward. I was wondering why they even have men's potties like open like that. To block with your hand. The eye contact. Listen man, sometimes you just need like a nice little chat. Could you imagine though, if like in the bathroom stalls, right? Get rid of this. In the bathroom stalls, it's like, let's see, how do I do this? So it's person, right? And then they're sitting down, right? On the bowl or whatever, or you know, hovering as you need to. Right? And then you have the walls. And then you have a window right there. So you can see the other person, and the other person is also there sitting. And so you just have to like could you imagine that? Like you're there, and all you see is like the window to your. Okay, how would that look? How would that look? It would look kind of like this, and then you would just see like a side profile of a person, just like, and they're like looking furiously away, just like Anyways. There's work to be done. We're going a little too far down the rabbit hole. Oh my god, playing the Game Boy with the guy that's all next to you. Oh my god, bring out the DS's, play some Mario Kart DS. I made 20-minute TV art of my OC. I have no idea how to do TV properly, but I think it's cute. Nice! It's already bad enough when the locks broke into the stall. Yes, and you open it, just awkwardly stare at each other, just like, it's occupied. Or you gotta like, sometimes you gotta like, oh, it's so horrible when you gotta do this, whenever the stalls like, doesn't close properly. So you gotta like, have a foot on the door, and so you gotta sit at like this like, awkward position, where like, your leg is sore and shit, and you gotta like, you gotta strap in, and you're like, and like fucking your other leg's right there, and if you're like me, you kind of like bounce the leg up and down, cause like, I don't know, just like anxiety or shit, and so it's like leg bouncing, leg on the door, if you can even fucking reach it, cause sometimes they're like fucking 10 feet away, so it's like all the way on the other fucking football stadium, and you're just like, oh man, please don't come in, man, please don't come in. It's the worst. Oh my god. But yeah, crazy stuff, crazy stuff. Yeah, you understand that awkward cough to be present on. Yeah, or like you gotta like grab the toilet paper very like loudly. That's what I do. I like grab toilet paper very loudly. I like yank the fuck out of it so that people know that I'm there. Oh my god, slides your porta potty down a hill. Oh no! Dude, that would suck so bad. You see the metal from the lock barely holding the lock. Yes! And then like it's like one bang away from opening. Ah, so horrible. Sucks so bad. Oh my god, it's like literally the worst. Wait, what time? Yeah, okay, good. It's traumatizing. Have y'all seen the videos where it's like they'll make like this whole little like portable office outside of a porta potty, and so that when people walk out they're like, oh, I think I went through wrong exit maybe, but it was like a porta potty, so they go back in and they're like, wait a minute, what the fuck? And then they walk back out and they're like, what's going on? Look on the back of the door is broken off. Oh, that would suck. Oh my god. No, I don't want to talk about that experience. Okay. There's like, okay, there's an experience that I've had in, like, a restroom before, that I'm tempted to talk about because it was so fucking funny to me, but it's just not a good story to tell, so it's just like, I mean, it's not like anything weird or anything like that, but it's just like, if it were in a comedy movie, it would be the most funny scene ever, but because it was, like, real, It's like, oh, I don't really want to talk about that because it's kind of gross. It is very fucking gross. Oh my god. Ads? Wait, what? What about ads? Worst and funny thing about urinal uses is when they put pictures of ads in front of us. Oh yeah, the ads that they show in the thing where it's like, I think the only ones that I've seen in restrooms are like, usually toilet paper ads, if not like Febreze or something, or what is it called? There's another thing that I was thinking of. I think it's just like toilet cleaning products and stuff. Makes sense. Sometimes it can delay the process, especially when it's difficult people looking at you. 867 5309. What does that mean? What are the numbers? It's very awkward whenever they have like laundry detergent ads there. And you're just there, like, you know, fighting for your life, and the people are like, you know, family, and oh, it smells so good, it smells like flowers, and you're just like, I'm on the battle lines, I'm on the battlefield right now, please, leave me alone. Oh my god. Is there anywhere without ads? I think parks don't have ads. That's not true. They have like billboards and shit. What place doesn't have ads? Is there a place without ads nowadays? Because even restaurants have ads. They have ads for their own place. And like, I don't think they have ads for other restaurants. They have ads. Do they? I can't remember. They have ads for like companies and stuff. I'm thinking about McDonald's now, and they have like right now they're doing the McDonald's promotion or something. Talking about bathrooms to the greatest music and art ever. Oh my god. Our rooms. That's just how it be. That's a Paprika art stream for you. 100% Paprika certified. The juxtaposition, I think, is a very unique thing about the content I make that, like, I thoroughly enjoy. I like that whiplash feeling that I give people where I'm, like, talking about one thing and then doing another thing. It's completely different and they're like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like, yeah, I like that feeling. Oh my god. This song feels like a mix of Rainbow Road and Waking Up at, like, I'm gonna say, like, not 6:15 a.m., but rather, like, either 4:17 a.m. or, like, 7:23 a.m., I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think those. Which, like, it makes sense when you think about it. just think about it for, like, 2 seconds. What just happened? My best public bathroom story is the dude who opened the women's bathroom and said, honey, did you fall in? Oh my god. Very specific times. Yeah, because think about it, when you, like, wake up at that time, you're, like, all disoriented, and you're like, whoa, why am I up at this time, you know? And so if it's, like, too structured, then it feels like, okay, you know, like, you wake up at 6:15, that seems reasonable, but you wake up at, like, 7:23, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, you know? There we go. Oh, now I hear the clock alarm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's exactly where it came from. Fuck. I haven't been able to breathe out of my left nostril for like 2 hours now. Living la vida loca. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yo, what's the dog doing? I'm just like out of it right now. I'm not, I'm fine. But it's like, my head feels fuzzy. My, what is it? Prefrontal cortex? Lobe? What's the lobe? What's the brain lobe thingy? Brain lobe. The brain lobe. What's the brain lobe? 1 second is, what year is it on the other? Rainbow Road! Literally, literally. What's the lobe? Brain. Yeah, yeah, but like, frontal lobe. Frontal lobe! That, yeah. Yeah, because I was thinking prefrontal cortex. I know that's the thing. Potato cortex. Sounds about right. That sounds like what those potato twist curl skewer thingies are. Like, hi, can I have 1 potato cortex? And they're like, okay, and then they give you that, like, that potato that's like swirls. And it looks really good. I had a bite of one time. We went to like a food festival. And my dad got one, and they were like really yummy. Look at that. Doesn't that look like a potato cortex to you? Here. Do, do, do. Potato drills! Kept trying to talk about brain not working. Brain proceeds to prove a point. Let me see the delay. Oh, how much is the delay? Shouldn't be too delayed. I think this one should be normal, or 19 seconds. Yeah, see, that's not too bad. That's like not a quarter of a minute. What's a quarter of a minute anyways? I think a quarter of a minute it would be 15 seconds. So it's a little over a quarter of a minute. Rather... Let me show you how my brain's working right now. A minute 60 seconds, right? And so that means 6, which can be divided into thirds. Right, and then you can put 20 into, I think, somewhere right there, right? I think it's 20 per each. So that's 1/6, I think. 2, 4, 6. That math ain't math. 20 to 60. This is 6, so then there's 10 each. So then 2 of these is 20. So that's like 1/3. Which I think is what I just said. I don't remember. 2/3? No, 1/3. 2/6. That's what I was thinking, but I couldn't reach. But it's also 1/3. Oh my god. Normally it's like 5. Oh, smart. Pep is smart. S-M-R-T. I mean, S-M-A-R-T. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, because like when numbers are even, my brain's like, ah, this is how many it takes to get it in 2s. Shit. Do. Oh, there's not an eraser. Erase. Oh yeah, there was this video that I saw today that was talking about like MUVR or something like that, and it's like an emulator, but in VR where you can play a bunch of like old nostalgic games and stuff. And it seems really cool. I think I'm gonna try that at some point. Cause like, I think they were playing Mario Kart or something, and it seems really fun. And in VR, it seems really cool. 60-11, 60-12, 60-13. That'd be weird. 2040. See, but that's like a legitimate number that people would say. They'd be like, oh yeah, well, how will we look in the year 2040? What year are we in? Oh, okay, we're in 2024. For a second, I was convinced we were in the year like 23 something, and I was like, that doesn't seem right. I don't know why, but it doesn't seem right. No, I'm thinking of the last 2 digits or whatever. That's how the French count? You're joking. Deadass? Wait, I saw a video! I saw a video. I see a lot of videos, as you can see. But I saw a video that was like, did you know if a person had a surgery to cure their sleep apnea or whatever, and they took out the uvula, and it was a French person, they would never be able to speak French again because you need your uvula to be able to speak French? And then somebody duetted that, and they were like, you mean there's a way to cure those people? Why haven't we invested in it yet? And it was so funny. But also, it reminded me, there was this article that I read one time that was like, you can, like fall and hit your head, and if you damage a certain part of your brain, you can, like, learn a new language. Or something like that. I don't know how, like, true that is, but I heard it one time. So obviously it has to be true, right? Or not heard it, but I read it in one of those, I think, magazines or something. Those, like, magazines that they give you, the teachers would give you. And they're like, yeah, read the magazine and then answer the questions at the back or whatever, and that's your grade for the day. Hated those. But some of the articles were fascinating. Oh, not selection. Very interesting. Oh, what? Yeah. No joke, very interesting. But yeah, like, you can kind of, like, forget the language that you've spoken, and, like, your brain will just, like, only speak in another language. Because it's, like, the part of the brain that processes language, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. But I think if I'm not mistaken, you have to already not know the language, but, like, have heard it before, I think. Okay. 2 different thoughts came to my head, right? There was one time this, like, English king or something that wanted to learn the language of Eden, right? So supposedly, like, man's first language or whatever. So what he did was he took 2 children away from their parents and he put them on an island. And this was, I don't think it was a meme, but I don't know, I saw it somewhere on the internet, so it might not be true. But he put them on an island. And then he, like, waited for them to grow up or whatever, and then they started communicating and stuff to each other. And then once they took them back away from the island or whatever, they couldn't verify whether or not it was the language of Eden, because no one spoke the language of Eden, you know? Like, they didn't know what it even sounded like, so they're like, I don't know. But it's like, if you had a person, right, and they only know one language, like, at all, and they've never been exposed to any other languages in their life, and then they, like, damage that part of their brain, what language would they speak? Do they, like, imagining that they don't speak English again, what language would that be? I just clap whenever I get back, so I don't, what I just clap for? Hey, you know, totally normal things. Absolutely normal things. Right, guys? Right, peppers? Right, peppers that I've totally not eaten. Anytime I have a runny nose, it's just because I've eaten all the peppers. Not true. Do. You ate some of us? No wonder so many of us go missing. Fear. Wait, yeah, you what? What? No, I didn't eat anybody. That's why I said it's totally not. Because it's absolutely not what it is. I literally said it, guys. How could I be any more clear than that? I told you, I didn't need anybody, I swear. The burger does not. So, okay. Can I say that? It's over 900 subs, but only like 5 of us in chat. I'm just kidding. Listen, man, it's just y'all have rotating schedules, okay? So it's only like guys, chill, guys, calm down, guys. It's okay, guys. Oh my god. I do wonder that though. It's like over 900 subs. I'm just like, Very scared as well. Guys, relax. I'm telling you, it's okay. There we go. Not the duck. Come on. Come on. Come on. I don't know duck. Ooh. Ooh. You know I've joked about eating y'all, but y'all didn't have to throw the duck with that much force behind it. Oh my god. Let's see. Do do do. Do do do. Uh-oh. Could y'all chill? Could y'all chill? No, joking. What was I thinking? What would you do if your life was in danger? It depends. Joked until I see all 8 people talking. I don't like. I would never, ever eat a pepper. Well, that's a lie, because I have eaten a pepper. But not a pepper, a pepper, you know, like a regular pepper, not one of y'all peppers. The regular peppers that grow on plants and stuff. Regular pepper. What pepper have I eaten? I've eaten bell peppers before. Yeah, bell peppers are pretty good. Pretty nice. I mean, they're okay. I don't like them too much, but they're pretty good. What other peppers have I eaten? I mean, I've eaten sauce made out of like jalapeno peppers and stuff. If that counts. In the presence of an apex predator. Wait, what do main wolves eat? Pretty sure it's scavengers. No, we're omnivores. So we eat like you know, everything y'all eat. Normal things. So it isn't impossible. Oh my god. Absolutely normal things we consume. Google says they eat seasonally abundant fruits and vegetables, are particularly interested in lovera, whose name means fruit of the wolf. It is a small tomato-like berry that, along with other fruits and vegetables, makes up 50% of the main wolf's diet. They eat small mammals such as rodent, rabbits, and insects. I just tried exposing Pet, but who am I kidding? Basically no one is safe. Yeah, I can and will eat whatever I want. Oh my god. The only thing we're getting out of that exposure is how much protein we are. You're not wrong. How much protein is in, let's say, a bell pepper? Can someone Google that for me? How much protein am I getting? Well, I would have to eat them semi-regularly to get, like, protein from it, huh?
Dang it!
Oh my god. Do 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 do. There you go. Well, it's not really. I'm thinking. According to Google 0.9G, why, we can just ask that person in Discord. You're not wrong. Oh my god. I think about that every now and then. I'm like, oh, how much protein does this have? Or 100 grams. Ah, okay. So I was thinking for a second, I was like, yeah, I could totally get absolutely jacked, but it's not about, like, I must consume 600 grams of protein. It's about also working out and stuff, so I can't, unfortunately, just be buff paprika from, like, eating 6 bell peppers. It all makes sense now why I made wolf. What did it take in 900 peppers? Well, see, y'all are all different kinds of peppers, so, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Can someone tell me how many how many grams of protein are in a habanero pepper, please? I need to know for science. For science, very important. Well, am I a pepper? I guess technically I am, huh? To some extent I am, because I am paprika, but I'm not the spice paprika. Because the spice paprika is just dried, dried peppers. That's what paprika is. But not me paprika. The spice paprika. Two different entities right there. What am I? I'm a maned wolf. What am I? No, sorry, it is 0.9. So I'd have to eat like 7. Oh my god. How dare I love everyone shouting sister and brother. I mean, like, I don't know, what are y'all? Dried pepper hands, Lish. I made lemon tea out of curiosity, and Pep, if you make it, I wish you luck. Is it bad? Good for you, we love people. Good for you, Isabella. You should be in bed, but I'm glad you're okay. I don't know, like I'm glad you're doing well enough to like come in and stream and stuff. Paste the screenshots and input down. I'm a banana pepper. It's yummy. It's not bad, just very lemon. Yeah, I can imagine. Maybe you need to dilute it more. You could turn it into like lemonade or something. I'm in bed. That's good, that's good. Didn't even add that much lemon. Oh man. Maybe it's all about maybe 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 it's all about maybe I'm tripping out here. Maybe the real lemon was the friends we made along the way, is what I was trying to say, but I kept like fucking it up. It's just like fucking, it was the simplest sentence ever, and I was like, maybe, maybe. Extremely sick, so I gotta sleep after this. I'll need you. Oh my god, I'm sick too, twinsies. I need clip of it. It was really difficult, okay? It was really difficult. I couldn't talk. It was just I kept tripping. Like, okay, here's what happens whenever I trip on words, right? So my brain, right? My brain has like this brain cell on a podium, right? And they're like, hey, this is what paprika according to the brain, right? Because they have like a telephone or something that connects to the brain. Right, that connects to the brain or whatever, where it like has all my memories and stuff, and it's like, this is what she wants to say, right? And so he says that, and then you have like a kind of factory kind of thing, or like maybe a class, I don't know, just like a room with like a table, and then they have like little like words and stuff on scraps of paper. And so what they do is they put those words on a scrap of paper, right? So like, let's say this one, right? We'll zoom in on this guy for a second. So he's there, and he has like the scraps of paper to make the sentence I want to say, right? And so he puts them together, right? He clicks them together. He's like, oh, this word and this word. Right there, right? And that makes a sentence that I want to say. Oh yeah, I can't see that. There we go. Like, that makes a sentence, right? And if you trip on one word, you trip on the most. True, true. And so then, once he does that, he raises his hand, right? And he's like, hey, I have the
You
the
have been a
sentence,
good boy.
right?
Have a
And
lollipop.
then from there, they take the sentence and they put it into this like chute or something, right? So it's like a chute, and then from there it goes out into what I say, right? So this is paprika, and this is me talking, right? And so that's what I end up saying, right? And so what happens whenever like I trip on my words is that they kind of like toss it in there, but it like flies to the side and they miss. Right? So it like whoa, you missed. Whoa, you missed again. And so it's just me like anticipating it, but it never came through the chute, so I'm not able to say the complete sentence. But yeah, that's a brief description of what it feels like happens to my brain. I just kind of like forget what I was gonna say, and then I have to re-remember, which is kind of hard because I have to like re-go through the train of thought that took me there, which is sometimes like a lot of thoughts. I use like a lot. No clue what you're saying. Me too. Oh my god. It made sense, right y'all? Right, yeah, totally made sense. Absolutely made sense. Everybody completely understood that. Oops. Oh shit, okay. We're past stream time. I like how Pep shrinks the conspiracy board and then she deletes it like she was scrunching up an old paper. Yeah, Pep. Yo, welcome to the Peppers paving. Is that paving or faving? I can't tell. But welcome anyways. Let's see. Yes, Pep. Sense makes it does. Exactly. Yeah, definitely I want to with this. Yeah, Pep, I'm gonna send Lemon Stuff's engine. Make it. Okay. Okay, I will. Probably. If I have the stuff to make it, then I will make it. Probably. It depends if I can make it to the kitchen. But I should be able to. I don't know. But anyways, we are past stream time, so I gotta go to let y'all go, unfortunately. It's past the government mandated paprika stream time. If I pass by it, then there will be vast consequences that I don't think I have the funds for. Oh my god. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, if not, the government's gonna be mad. They're gonna be like, Paprika, you kept them like 2 minutes late. How dare you? And I'll be like, I'm sorry. It's not past. It is, unfortunately. Just in time. With that, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I don't know what it was. We talked about urinals. I illustrated a toilet and a urinal. I illustrated many things. I illustrated how to be dominant in the next to you urinal situation. I want to see elbows on the walls. You hear that? Elbows on the walls, you looking directly into their eyes lovingly and saying, hey, how you doing? But yeah, drink your milk, eat your vegetables, don't talk to strangers or at least try to bad judgment, wear masks, wash your hands. I was gonna say brush your hands. Brush your teeth too, that's also important. And yeah. Bye bye. I'll see y'all tomorrow maybe. If I'm too sick, then I won't stream. So you know, I'll be good. But what are we doing tomorrow? What's today? Today's Wednesday. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. What are we doing tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. You brush your teeth? I always brush my teeth every day. Wait. Hold on. I almost forgot. There we go. Now we in stream.